Recording started. Filling the hard drives. Greetings again. Die Dragon Die presents Grimstone Chronicles Season 3, Episode 7. We're doing a second episode in the same day. We did a bunch of downtime, kind of leveling up and treasure divvying, and we're back. But we realized we named the last game, and it's completely gear shift.
We did the XP.
We did the XP, and we're going to do a gear shift into a different episode. If you're just watching on YouTube, which is where this will appear, it'll just look like a different episode to you. Awesome. How are you guys doing since last time we were here? Let's just skip that. Why don't we do? You had cheese and a plate.
Cantaloupe.
Mark, what are you eating right now?
I'm eating Tootsie Rolls.
Those are the grossest candies.
They're chocolate toffee. How can you not like that?
Those are the things that ride around at the bottom of your Halloween bag, and you never get eaten.
Those are those candy corn. Those are disgusting.
Those are gross. Also, anything cinnamon. Those cinnamon hearts or whatever, those are gross as well.
I don't know if you're making friends with some of the statements. These are controversial statements.
Nah. Chocolate, sweet, juju, sweet.
Do you just not like cinnamon candy or cinnamon in general?
I'm not a big fan of cinnamon in general, but I really don't like cinnamon candies. I've been tricked sometimes. It's like, oh, jujubes. You know, hashtag first world problems. All right, let's do a recap of last. Let's do a recap of last game. I didn't have time to do the type up that I usually do, so someone else do it.
All right.
What did we do last game?
Mort won.
I think it was largely a cleanup of the battle at Fort Maximus. There were one enemy gave us a bit of a hard time, which was one last of those damn assassin-y commandos.
Who almost, had it not been for hero points, would have killed Dugenschmer for the an assassin.
With the skill in his repertoire called True Death.
That sounds like it would have been difficult to come back from.
He certainly would have. There's a second save to be, could you come back from the dead?
So, was it Chagga's hero point on you, or was it Didi's? I forget.
Didi's roll for it.
Okay, because both Chagga and Didi.
Because he got hit with the negative emotions. And
that's right.
Oh, you could be a hero.
We're trying to make him feel better. Yep.
You can do it.
Apparently 3 weeks have gone by with these party members as they've been skirmishing with the goblins and basically holding the forts that they so valiantly defended in the first two battles.
Skirmishes, the use of the teleports, the teleport that Chagga has access to has been used liberally to move people from place to place. There has been commerce and on-the-job training, so to speak, for level.
I'm going to make a note that we do need to tally up the deaths for the goblins. That's something we haven't done yet, but we've been we've been keeping track of the exact number of goblins. I can do that offline. Each of the troops has 30.
Give or take, yeah.
Okay.
On average, give it up. Yeah.
Okay. We're in the thousands at this point in time. As per the last battle, we were at 3,500, over 3,500 dead. At the hands of the Steelrose Squad.
It's been a bloody war, people.
Adding those numbers, there were at least 20, so we're probably adding another 3,000 to that total.
All right, now this is basically about a week into this sort of skirmishing and... Oh, go ahead.
One more thing. We're 11th level now, and 11th is legendary. Just as a... It's a good milestone.
If the enemy wants to know about you, it's really easy to find out. They roll their knowledge. Like, oh, I know this guy.
They can spend 6 weeks consulting the bones to do a legend lore because we're not on.
Don't worry, we've left bits behind.
That's all right.
They do. The enemies do have some components of some party members. Grackle being one. Anyways, during one of these, so on a frequent basis, you're using sending spells to communicate back and forth and to understand like troop movements. And you've got basically members of your party spread across both Maximus and Servius. Defending both locations and primarily helping fortify these positions while the ongoing skirmishes and the battles against these troops of at this point primarily goblins and hobgoblins attack. Some of the larger forces with like the trolls and the Fey, the Fey commando squads don't seem to be appearing so much.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some sort of issues politically, or maybe some deal has been spent. On top of that, the large dragon, large is not the right word, the huge dragon and the druid who had been casting ninth circle spells within your vicinity have not once again raised their heads after their 3-day siege of Fort Manius.
Fort Manius stood.
Fort Manius stood valiantly due to Auburn the Green, Trug of the Honor Guard, as well as the soldiers that are there. They did take some significant losses in terms of troops, but they were able to repel the force as they had no ability to maintain the site. All right. Chagga, on this particular trip,
Okay, so something has changed a little bit with Chagga's spell allotments. I'm going to subtract one of his 4th level spells per day. Instead of Greater Invis, he took Detect Scrying. And now has that going every day.
we've got the phobias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I convinced myself while I was describing us as legendary. I'm like, oh.
I'm important now. Oh no.
He'd like to turn invisible, but
I still imagine an invisible Chagga going
Yep.
in the corner. All right. On this particular trip, now you're making multiple of these trips, and during these trips, you are bringing things like treasures back, goods back and forth, and you're having these interactions with the quartermaster at Fort Manius to help interact with the merchants, the caravan that's helping support the military and move goods in and out.
Right.
Do you want a notepad? Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. Chagga, who are you bringing on this particular trip? You do know that
I'm going to Fort Manius.
you're going to Fort Manius, and you know that you are supposed to be meeting with Auburn the Green to discuss the strategies as well as the outcomes of your conquest.
And we are based at Fort Maximus right now.
Right now, you're spread between Maximus and Servius.
Okay. Who's at Fort Maximus with me? Or with Chagga?
You're the commander. You can feel free to make 2 groups.
It's same 2 groups as before.
Fire Team A, Fire Team B.
Yep. Help me here. Sergeant Kev was Fire Team A, Dugan, Capra, Los. Yes, and we sent the other group to the other fort so that they could become familiar with the fort. And I gave them instructions because most of them are non-humans, not to fuck around in the in that particular room where they were storing the gunpowder. Just don't go in there.
Just don't go there.
In fact, Chagga's issued orders through a message to the fort commander there that the kegs are to be removed from that empty room.
Cicero would be the commander.
Cicero, and that empty room is to be locked.
Cicero is enthused, understands, and you're fairly convinced he wants to turn it into
A shrine?
a shrine or a chapel or a temple or
Shrine.
this is. You think he might be trying to requisition the materials to create a shrine.
Okay.
There are more pressing matters, but he is a fervent supporter now of
And I guess this group got ferried over to the other. No, we're gonna keep Rick the Stick because he's keeping the soldiers at Fort Maximus in
which are
line.
missing a leader, right?
Jex is with the. You can't tear him away from the miniguns that never got to get used, or the Gatling guns.
Yep.
And then Zogel's just with Graco.
Wherever Graco goes.
Yep.
Yep. goblins.
Oh, Capra,
Hi.
Dugan, I heard, are you in here, Dugan?
Yeah, I'm right here. Oh,
Where?
hey, you dropped this. And just something that was on your belt.
Oh, thank you.
And this.
Oh, I wonder why I'd be dropping my wands everywhere, Dugan.
Clumsy killed him.
It's stuck in, I know.
I don't think he dropped them. But it's really clumsy if he did.
So, I'm going to talk to Auburn soon, the general. I'm going to ask her to see if any information was gathered about our captured troll. Also, if she ever received those goblins, did those goblin troops make their way to Fort Maximus, or...
So the goblin troops, so you initially told them to stay put and follow
Oh, that's right.
orders.
Okay, so we eventually, when there was a clear enough time, sent them to Trug or sent message to Trug to have him inspect those
So
troops.
the Trug was staying to protect Auburn the Green as that is its primary
Okay.
function in life. But those troops, after it'd be about around this time actually, would be making their way to Fort Manius as the forts have been reinforced with the first waves of troops off of the fixed train.
Okay. Chagga then sent messages to Trug and I guess to the general asking for permission to start a special recruitment campaign amongst the goblins to recruit them into a special unit or a small army beholden to the Imperial Foreign Legion.
I would support this. We have issues with the. One second. Got his. Sake of hell! I didn't put the right number. One second. Apologies.
He'll add at the bottom, if a goblin's willing to take an arrow for the Imperium better than that of one of our own, and who knows, we might be able to create a buffer between us and the enemy.
In the sending, I will need help with the colonel. Oh, I don't 5 days.
Okay. Well, that's not Chagga's problem yet.
I learned to assassinate people. That's not here.
I don't think it
Oh,
That-
that went wee all the way like woo. That wasn't like that. That was like a little step and then like a big step.
Do you know, like I told you, what they do to ducks before they eat them? She wanted to know what assassinate means.
Well, I
I
mean,
thought I read kill people, not ducking.
Duckin's been out and about. If there's been spare moment, like he Chagga tucks ducking away for fighting, but brings her out. He really likes making people hold Duckin's leash.
we'll give you the dressing gown.
Chagga, you notice, is very hard on the Imperial soldiers. He just happens to be really a little bit harder on them.
And Dugan takes advantage of this invisibly by tickling people's ears while they're supposed to be standing at attention, or telekinetically poking them in the butt.
It's not so much hard for little infractions. It's if you do a bad thing, you're gonna have a miserable time. You show cowardice, you're gonna have a miserable time. He's sent out here to do all the killing for you? No. Step up. So he's basically on the lookout for people like Rick the Stick. And he's told all of you, keep an eye out for those that have potential.
Look for those who are effective.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he has no patience for, but I'm a noble, I should know better. He doesn't have any patience for that. He doesn't have any patience for, well, I didn't get to choose here, to be here either. Because he didn't. His own family sold him into this place to get him back for not giving up his body. He's got some things to work out.
He's got some trust issues, does he?
Nope, but he seems to be really interested in expanding this Chomek tribe. That anytime he meets goblins, that are actually talking. He's invited them or commanded them to be part of the Chomak tribe, and he sends them to one of two places, to go train under Trug, or if they're just support staff, he sends them to that grove of the
Mangrove.
the mangrove.
Right. Who are you bringing on this particular trip?
Well, I'm going to talk about the trolls, and I'm going to talk about the goblins to see if they've made a decision. Is there anything else that we need to talk to the general about? Oh, when do we start the teleport hit and runs, including, well, assassinating,
That's what
plucking the feathers of like their leaders, Jang and the dragon, and the troll king needs his ass kicked again. Hell yeah! Says Los is with the equipment and leveling. Los's stealth is plus 39.
I didn't see there.
I know. I was hiding in your shadow.
Free didn't. Just this thing.
Gives you a quick smile and then.
How are things? Good.
Yes, is it hit and runs? When are we sorting that? And then are we retaking the village? And when are we getting promoted?
Didn't you just get promoted earlier this week?
Well, I self-promoted. I'm acting commandant of this fort. Did they send an actual commandant to this fort, or
At this point, they have sent a new lieutenant, like a lieutenant who didn't show cowardice in the field, like in the field of battle, but they don't have a new commandant. They're supposed to be getting someone in by the end of this week.
I've been relieved of that duty.
Okay.
Don't worry, I like the other place better. It's got features.
Yeah. The cake guy.
I don't know, maybe Baron of the Three Forks? Yeah, that's too
The Baron.
I don't think they're offering out those particular kind of titles right now.
low. Yeah, one can dream, can't they? Well, yes, it was a nice dream last night.
I had a dream that there was lots of people screaming, and it was dark, and then the winds came and told me I was bad.
Ew. I don't dream anymore because I don't sleep. Oh.
That sounds nice.
Not made you crazy at all, either.
Nope, not one bit. He's snapping at the wall right now.
Okay, yeah.
I can bring three of you. Four if Jiggling gets in the bag.
Take it in the fucking bag.
Where do you need me to be?
Well, we don't. Can I leave Maximus without it falling?
Hey guys, are you guys gonna guard the fort while we're gone? Actually, we're not gone. We're just hiding, but guard the fort anyway.
Actually, it's little of my concern as they're not under my control anymore, and there's reinforcements. Well, I've kept track of which units they're in, because we led them to 2 victories.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chagga keeps track. They served us well. They're starting to learn how to fight. Bit low on the totem pole for. Anyways, well, why don't we all go to Fort Servius?
Yeah, all right.
Chagga holds out his hand to Dugan.
I didn't take it. Oh, wait, okay.
The missing wand slot at his belt. Alright, so Duckin climbs into a backpack. We put this urn on Capper's back because Chagga's been holding the urn less often. And Liz gets into the urn. And Dugan... Actually, I did the math wrong. You don't have to get into the bag.
See, he's a nice commander. He gives and he takes.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'm not in the bag. That's fine.
This time.
You could trade places with the duck?
Nope. Put that leash
All right, Chagga will teleport to
A
the.
leash is a sign of domestication. Why would you look at it so downly? A leash is a good thing. It means that you're domesticated.
Dugan is a force of nature. I cannot be tamed.
Well, but that means relocate?
You and your fucking rat thing.
All right, Chagga's going to teleport to Fort Manius. Thank you.
You're in. Yeah. Okay. Fort Manius. Okay. You teleport to Fort Manius. The place is buzz with activity. I'm assuming you're teleporting into the barrack.
Sure.
Okay. There are
You tuck it on the ground, get the leash out.
there are wounded in here. It is an active little space. There.
It's so pretentious.
Holds it like this, dude.
Just like walking in. Hello. Just doing the salute.
The debate which of you waddles the most.
Yeah, it's Chagga style.
Whatever they want to do. That's what they want to worry themselves
I like it.
Yep.
Okay, on your way up to see the general, you do come across Trug.
Major Trug?
It is honor guard.
Ooh,
It's
honor guard.
actually outside the normal.
Honor guard Trug.
You sent goblins, both hob and small.
Yes, and it didn't take much to defeat them and convince them to serve us. Did they actually mount defense in the
They
village?
mounted defense. Yes, they fought. They fought as well with less materials. They fought as well as some of the human troops that are like their will is strong to fight.
I suppose the most callous way to say it is it's quite economical. But if you think a little bit deeper, goblins are not some universal, gigantic, monolithic force. They have been for 10,000 years squabbling tribes that are used to fighting each other. They do like strength, and they like to win. They like to eat things. They like shiny objects. If you scrape away a bunch of the descriptions of humans, you've pretty much described them as well.
You know, if you really think.
Yes.
He looks down at Dugan.
And Dugan turns invisible.
He gives a big sniff. You're pretty certain he can smell you.
Actually,
Are you immune to stink?
I'm still considered hiding. Can't immediately know where I am.
Okay.
And
That might be why he's so obviously.
I hope that I have your approval when the general makes a decision as to whether or not I can start to redouble my efforts in such a recruitment campaign. We've also exposed amongst their ranks that there are some that hide amongst them, these evil outsider bar guests, and made it quite clear that they are to root these creatures out, a plague upon their people, no doubt, for who knows how long.
I believe you are doing something that is blessed. A whisper of a horrible storm.
Oh. All right. Who is they?
Your goblin.
Perhaps they know some things that we don't. Let's not forget that we've only been on this world for, what, a millennia?
Well, people have only been here for a millennia. Yes. When you're done with the general, I have a troll who needs to speak with you.
Ooh. Do you hear that, Duckin? Oh, I know. Me picks up Duckin. Just speak, isn't it?
Okay, he's gonna, since your group is going to be going up to see the general. He is leaving some human soldiers with the goblins that are currently in the foyer of the castle.
Yep.
He leads you up towards the chambers, where the general has led most of the.
I forget. Does the general know about Dassod?
The general does not know about Dassod.
He's still
But
kept.
somebody else does. The weird. Somebody has contacted Dassod.
The
Extugan.
weird dude.
Yeah.
Extugan,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
the blasphemer.
Sorry, it was only like a year ago.
I know. The Gaji whom the story is, he said something counter to what the emperor wanted, and
Yep.
so the emperor took away his tongue and mouth.
Okay, Chagga doesn't need to. He'll bring Duncan in.
All right.
He's going to bring his guys in. There's nothing that he's going to say that.
Okay. You enter a room. Trug does enter the room and sort of block the doorway. Inside the room, there is general, as well as the colonel. There are frumpy faces.
Are there any guards?
There are guards.
Okay, so he goes up to the nearest guard. He takes off his gloves. He hands the leash to the guard.
Second.
Okay.
Dugan's chuckling. I'm not too quietly.
All right. So the guards that are in the room. So there's guards outside of the room that are part of the Foreign Legion. Then there's guards inside the room that are Colonel Clark's personal guard.
Dugan will make himself.
Is it going to Colonel Clark's personal guard? Or...
If any of them are in Chagga's line of sight or kind of in any of his our guy's way, then that's what happens.
So it's
they're way over there. Okay,
Yeah.
All right. So no, he'll hand it to the guards outside.
okay. So then, so they're
But it's within sight. You know,
yeah.
they're gonna- he'll leave them like a little bag of like torn up crusts. He gives that to the other guard, and he walks in. General, Colonel Clark.
Lieutenant Doom, please come in. Yes, Lieutenant Doom.
He kind of like looks with a question, like, should I invite the others in, or?
They don't say.
Okay. Chagga just points at the spot in the ground for them to stand, but.
Capper starts to sit down, and then and then he stands back up again. He was just sit on the floor.
Dugan will stand on Capper's head.
We're doing it the Fey way. Okay. It's hard to look at you. Hard to see you when you do this.
All is well at Fort Maximus, and as of my visit yesterday at Fort Servius. He brings whatever reports that he needs to, like.
Congratulations on your victories, Lieutenant. You have performed outstandingly.
Chagga doesn't look pleased.
Obviously, our intel, Colonel Clark is just staring death glares, was insufficient.
Okay, Chagga obviously is holding back something. He does not look pleased. He doesn't think these are victories at all.
Not certain what you're calling victories there, ma'am. If I might, we've got goblins knocking down every one of our doors. It's the gateway up to the north. We've got major trade routes that are completely blocked, and we are not raising the fire of the Empire upon them. What is the meaning of this?
Chagga looks at the general. He seems to be interested in her answer. He might have found common ground, the colonel.
The goblins are escalating. There are more uprisings than there have been in recorded lifetimes. While it pains the heart, it may be true that scorched earth may be appropriate attack. They are bringing more magic to bear than was expected. If Fire beats magic.
I don't think he knows how magic works.
No, I don't think he knows how magic works. Magic fire beats regular fire.
Chagga gives a little subtle shrug. He's just waiting to pass his opinion.
Why don't we hear it from someone who's actually been to the front? The front has been here. Yes, the front got all the way here. Lieutenant Dune,
Yes, Colonel.
could we have your report from the front?
Are things quiet at this point?
Yeah, people are... It's awkward.
No, quiet on the front. Like,
Oh, sorry.
Are the forts still being attacked? Or
The attacks themselves have slowed down to a trickle. There's like minor skirmishes. That's about it.
the attacks upon the two forts that I have spent my time divided amongst have gone down to small excursions and scouts that are simply testing our defenses. My band has killed over 6,000 goblin enemies. So let's that sink in. I do have questions for the general. Where shall I begin? It's actually a suggestion. Goblins, you see, seem to gather in their tribal nature around strong individuals. Dragons, druids, giant troll kings, powerful leaders.
There's a cluck from behind you with the giant troll king.
Yep.
Trug is like... He wants to kill the giant troll king. He thinks that would be a great idea.
Iron lords in their towers, and if I'm not mistaken, General, these are also the sources of magic that seem to be not well documented and surprisingly strong. What would happen if we cut the heads off of this snake, or the hydra? The tribes would fight amongst themselves. I think it's time for us to go in the offensive and start to take out their enemy leaders wherever they may be. Now, that leads me to, several other questions. Does the Imperium care to keep this territory? I share in the Colonel's concern that these very important forts have been manned by skeleton crews, and that you've relied upon a small band of us, the Steelrose Squad, to defend these forts without actually knowing what we could do. It was a significant gamble on the Imperium. I always knew we could handle what was thrown at us, but there were some very, very close moments. I make reference to the aid that the Vigilant gave us at Fort Servius, and how close to ruin we got at Fort Maximus were not our ability to magically force march.
And Lieutenant Dune.
Yes, Colonel. Please don't make that mistake again. My title has been earned.
The Vigilant, from your report,
Yes.
what precisely is it?
You could go there and ask him yourself. He likes humans. He particularly likes those of noble blood, and those with great potential.
The general isn't.
Shouldn't go then.
The general isn't saying anything
Mhm.
on like.
If I were to guess, it is some sort of quasi-deific being that has bent knee to the five-faced god and has been able to continue to guard this particular place for some divine purpose. I did mention in my report that he's waiting for some other evil god to arrive, and that I was able to negotiate with the being to provide some sort of support in a concern that he seemed very, very ambivalent to. Goblins were not his concern, so goblins should be our concern. This brings me to my second proposal. I've already sent you a draft of allowing me to redouble the efforts to recruit goblins to our side. As I said before, strong men, including those who have killed over 6,000 enemies in combat, might be a banner to those who wish a more civilized way of life. And he's now, like, actually quoting any knowledge he has of, like, the five-faced god and like, using scripture.
The Foreign Legion are goblins. Why would we need more?
Because
The general does not look happy with this description of the Foreign Legion.
Well, then it is settled. If goblins are allowed to join the Foreign Legion, I will continue my efforts. The problem is, they don't follow rank and file, they follow strong leaders. They need to be inspired, they need to be corrected, they need to be spoken to in their common tongue, he says in Goblin.
The general looks to Trug. Trug nods. Do you believe that you have these traits, Lieutenant Dune?
How many units? There were.
So far, there was 2 goblin troops and a hobgoblin troop.
I've sent something like 90 goblin warriors that have been serving for the last 3 weeks under the command of a human commander, newly devout Commandant Cicero.
His reports have been different.
And there's a tribe of goblins to the south of us near the village that also serve us. They are a little more frightened to come out in the open, but I do believe that they have command over a sizable resource of mangoes. Chagga's left out the name of the tribe in his reports. He doesn't need to tell them how he's going to do this.
Mango.
They cultivate, sir. Merely the point is that they are farmers. Hunters and gatherers, yes, but they have laid roots and tend to trees that are fruit-bearing and actually trade amongst themselves. Isn't that
I am of the opinion.
blessed?
I am of the opinion. And I believe I, a command, will be of the opinion that the stability and relative safety of this region has only been held through luck and the efforts of a few who are inappropriately commanded. The Foreign Legion has failed in its duties to maintain peace in this region. There's an uprising, there is war, and there is untold numbers.
Well, you fucking do it. Kev, why would you say that?
Say that.
Kev does not respond that way. Kev is currently staring off into the corner.
Okay.
A little bit of drool is coming out, and he's most definitely distracted.
And I must apologize for the Fae. They are prone to outbursts. And yes, we are poorly commanded. But if we were not here, General, my recommendation is to immediately raise a levy of 100,000 Imperial troops to put down this rebellion.
The humans can't fight for shit.
If you want to fight in the ways that have...
Capra is now trying.
If you want to march in lines and take every bit of territory back, that is what you will need to start this war. Trust me, you will need to raise much more to end it.
We can bring 100,000. We can get 100,000.
Then why are we here?
Can I go home now then?
We don't have that kind of power. And the Empire has more concerns at hand. This is pressing. They are in conflict again.
Yep.
Clark wants...
Chagga's saying if he's not here and we're not gonna do things differently, then yeah, raise your armies and march, steamroll over everything, and
Okay, give me a sense of motive.
Yep.
Dassod is indisposed.
Dassod's having a chat. Look at Chagga sense motive. 21.
21.
Dude, he's just poking him. I think there's something wrong.
All right, give me a second. Let me get Cappers out here. Capper can sense your motives. Come on, you piece of...
Second level warriors with guns.
You need a lot of them.
Well, we already learned that there was like 100,000 goblins in their armies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Chagga's basically saying a goblin's equal a soldier. Might not be, but
Okay.
it's their territory.
Lieutenant Dune.
General? He kind of stiffens a little
You
bit.
are authorized to raise amongst the populace whatever forces you deem appropriate and combat ready. You are to be commended for your initiative and your sound decision making and coolness under pressure. It also has been noted that you have been blessed by a divine being that is friendly.
Oh, I spoke to him, and he provided help via spell. My dearly departed friend Los was the one actually blessed by the being. Would you like to meet Los again?
You spoke with him.
Yes. Unfortunately, I was busy at the time with the battle, and they did spend a few moments speaking before I joined them. His presence burned those he did not like.
You may present this Los.
Okay. Chagga will just give Capper a wink. I'm gonna just tap the.
No stabbing.
Okay. Let's just. Hi.
The guards are,
Oh. Oh, I got a sloop. Who's in charge here?
Auburn the
And he
Green
looks over to
salutes.
Clark. Hopefully not that guy.
Not yet.
Oh. What do they want?
You spoke with the being in the castle.
The Vigilant? Yeah. He said I was on my way.
Thought it was a dream.
He did.
Los was the one who helped transfer the memories of those
Yep.
locations. Yep.
Yep. He did something. He made it all golden. It's great.
Golden light.
He said it was all right that I was dead. I still serve a purpose. And that I'll be the greatest swordsman that ever lived or died.
Something
Well,
about
to be fair, the greatest swordsman would die. Probably not the greatest swordsman.
well,
He kind of like
Greatest
he
swordsman.
flicks between like it's almost like you miss him changing his expression. He's like gives you a wink and then he's like back at
just because you're a swordsman doesn't mean you get shot by an archer. Be a great swordsman. Just take one. Sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Mr. Troll.
I'm not sorry.
yeah. What are we sorry about? Hey, we're gonna go fight some goblins now. I'm getting a little antsy.
There are some
Hey, there's a troll.
tomes that we will need to come through.
He's flipping over and look at Trug.
Lieutenant Dune.
Oh, terms? Sure.
A history of the Three Forts and their purpose. They are not to fall. They are not to be burned down. And the armed masses being brought here, the full might of the Imperium, would spell ruin. She's saying this almost from like a superstitious kind of standpoint, not like logic and reasoning.
We sent those goblins packing.
Clark clucks.
Except for the ones who sent packing here.
Well, except the ones that are here, yeah.
Well, really packing.
But they're on Chagga's side.
Chagga, big ass.
It's big nose, but yes, my ass is wide.
Yeah, that's what people thought.
Just from the hallway.
Dugan telekinetically pulls some bread from the bag and drops it for Duncan.
Clark is taking a look over at Dugan. That one is Dugan Schmurf. Yes?
Schmierf.
Schmier. I had some paper go sideways. Wouldn't happen to know anything about it. Would you?
Well, yeah.
Colonel, Corporal, sorry. Corporal,
No, but it's my
Corporal
understanding that humans in their dotage sometimes tend to forget things. It's not a problem we take up.
Transfer papers. Wouldn't know anything about them, would you?
No, I don't deal with paperwork, sir.
Why would Dugan Schmierf be transferred?
I wouldn't want Dugan Schmurf. There were some transfer papers that got disappeared for a Capra and a Sulfur.
Well, no, he's asking the general. Why would
exactly.
cancel or transfer it? As I've explained before, the Steelrose Squad is most effective because of our synergistic powers and our camaraderie.
As has been demonstrated.
To break us up into individual parts, while one may think might help disseminate this power amongst a thinner force, it will not have the magnification effect that you will want. You'll, in fact, make us more vulnerable and not achieve the results that we've achieved so far.
Do you have a learned scholar amongst you?
Yes.
Learned? Well,
Scholar?
no.
I can read pretty good.
I can read, is that what it takes?
Compared to some of my fellows back in Foundry, although there is a quizzical woman that we traveled with, the one-eyed hag lady, perhaps might know things.
Trug is the one, Coven of One.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, she's creepy.
Long history.
As for more...
She's old like you. You like her.
Are you talking to Clark?
Chagga waves down.
Come on, I'm trying to make friends.
Okay.
1,001 apologies.
One for every fey god.
Well, that's why he said it.
One for every fey god that loves you.
Okay. Dugan, you're pretty certain Clark is going to try to do something to make your life hard.
Okay. Pretty sure I need to break into his room and take everything. So he can't do that.
Okay.
Does he have a portable?
I will get... Either we will need to go to the library or bring the library to us. This Coven of One, says Trug, isn't a fan of travel. We will requisition the tomes. They will be here within the week. Is there anything else that you'd like to say, Lieutenant Chagga? Lieutenant Dune?
Eager to meet this troll. Simply let us know and we can start hit and runs. If not, then I'm eager to learn what our new orders will be.
A special commendation for valor for your Mortimer. Sorry, Mortenzi.
Mortimer.
For this Mortimer Wrinkle Vort. I'd like to meet this Mortimer.
No, you wouldn't.
But you really wouldn't, do you?
He is very rough around the edges.
I'll give him the commendation myself.
Okay.
It's not really your place, but feel free. She knows who Mortimer is. On your next visit, if you could bring Mortimer.
Should we return to Fort Maximus and to Fort Servius?
Please.
And she wants us back here in a week because they want us to do the
So
research?
they want some help decrypting tomes, as in they're short of learned nerds.
Okay. Chagga talk to the group to see who wants to
Who's
learn
the-
nerd. Who's the nerdiest of them?
Who's the nerdiest of them all?
I have concerns.
All right. Okay, at this point, you are...
Chagga salutes. He gives a slight nod to Clark, and then we'll walk out and collect his... Thank you, soldier. Take Duckin back.
Okay, Kev is still, like, looking at the corner of the room. Hey, Kev.
Flows right through Kev. Just gonna snap him out of it.
Huh? Yeah. Kev follows. All right. Mr. Dugersmurf.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're doing before you're teleporting away?
What's he got? What's he got? He's got anything expensive looking?
He's got armor. He's got
No. Does this man? He strikes me as the type of man who wears medals.
Yes, he's got a breast full of medals.
I would like that, please.
You mean the entire?
Well, they often modern times it's
It's,
one
it's
big.
like one big thing that
Yes.
everything attaches to.
Yep.
Okay.
Can at least dress up like a girl.
52.
Okay. That would be Trug.
52.
Trug is the only person who might have seen this, and he probably doesn't care. Okay, you have Colonel Clark's like medallions of record.
Okay. I think I put that on.
It is a 2,000 gold pieces worth of medallions and commendations. And
I'm gonna melt it down.
built it down is worth a little bit less, but still.
Melt it down.
You could help Dassod with his disguises.
Yes, that's a better idea.
We can replace-
Commendation for valor. For bravery.
Here's your markings of a colonel. Here's
All right. Okay.
what do you mean Colonel Clark has requisitioned some for us?
Okay. Trug is taking you to the what did we call it before? The questioning chamber. The chamber of questioning.
Okay, Chagga has his his troops following. He's ducking away into the backpack because He just thinks that trolls are...
On the way there, you meet Errol the Grey.
Oh, Errol!
Errol's hair has been cut down. He looks like he's in the process of growing it out again. Sergeant Doom.
Lieutenant.
Sorry, Lieutenant Doom.
It's quite all right. I'm surprised myself.
How are your travels?
Well, our travels have been bloody.
There was a dragon attack, yeah?
Yes, it hasn't come back. Actually proposing trying to track some of these horrible leaders of the goblinoid forces down. We'll see how that goes. How's your stay been?
Shan't complain.
Oh. Will you be rejoining us?
Do you want him to rejoin you?
He has put up with all of our hazing, basically. How would you like to spend the rest of the duration of this war?
I'll trade spots with him. I'm sure they let him nap at least 3 times a day.
Chuck is like,
Don't pull the table. Okay, yeah, he's willing to go
well,
with you.
think about it. If you've served your penance, you still have your armor, and you are still walking around a fort. You're more a soldier than some of the ones I've encountered in the field.
Yeah, some of them fucking suck.
Fucking terrible.
Okay, he sort of straightens up a little bit like that. He was tentative at first.
Yep.
He's willing to come back with you, but at any point.
Okay. Basically, I want him to choose.
Okay. Trug meets you on the way down.
Who is this?
There's a cell that is closed. Trug is in front of it.
Chagga.
Yes, Plug.
There is a member of my old tribe in there.
Oh?
Ways back, somewhat removed. He also talks of the storm of man. You have a way about you.
Thank you, Chug. You will have a way about you as well. Chugga remembers the face punch training with Chug, which kind of winces a little bit.
Just regenerate like a troll.
It doesn't work that way. My ribs don't grow back. Please don't eat me.
I want my baby back. Have a word with them.
This is the troll that we captured at Servius. The one that the other trolls didn't like?
Yep, he nods.
There's always been animosity amongst the tribes.
Yeah. It appears that your people have some things in common with every other humanoid race.
We're all one under the 5 fists.
Yes.
Okay. He's opening the cell door for you.
Okay.
Inside there is a troll. The troll isn't chained. He's just sitting there.
Chuck glances back to Chuck to see if this is some sort of trap.
Oh, it's face punching all over again. Here we go.
There are easier ways to get rid of me, Truck.
No, there isn't. That troll couldn't finish you.
Not in one sitting, no.
Hey, you've been protecting yourself from just this sort of occasion. You can never get rid of you that way.
Chagga steps in.
Mog bows his head.
You are Chagga.
Oh, yes, and you are...
Moga.
Mog.
You know kill troll when you could kill troll.
Oh, it's called taking a prisoner. It's a human thing.
You let other troll go.
Trying to kill all those trolls that were defeated would have resulted in many of our deaths as well. We scared away the leader and killed the witch.
You make great magic.
Yes, he says he doesn't explain that the magic came from the vigilant. He did enjoy. He's found that his own magic has been sort of pale in comparison since the day he experienced the mythic ninth level
There's
spells.
way better magic out there.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
It escalated too quickly. Moga has magic.
Oh, you do. Is that why the other trolls they gave you up? You realize? I asked for one troll, and the trolls beat you up and threw you out a window.
Oh shit, he's the Mort of the trolls.
Is there a reason why they did that? You seem quite amiable.
Other trolls don't like Moga. Other trolls destroy everything. Don't know that you can make something. Human make pie. You eat human, no pie. Only human.
True? No more pies if you kill humans.
Cow. Get milk. Eat cow. Only cow.
Chagga nods, a little bit surprised. He glances back to, it appears that your tribe is quite enlightened. What is the name of your tribe?
He gives the name Mossbeard.
Yep. Mossbeard.
He might also be describing a personal descriptor.
What to do with you, Mog?
From outside, I heard you were recruiting.
Oh. Do you wish to join the Charmek tribe? I am Chagga Bignose. He leans in. One day I'll be called Chagga Kong.
He puts his hand out. It's like measuring your nose. He's measuring his own nose.
Trying out his ass.
You show magic.
Also lieutenant of Imperial Foreign Legion and priest of the pattern in the weave.
You show Moga magic.
You want to see magic right this second?
No. You help Mog with magic.
Yes.
And Mog joined tribe.
What sort of magic do you do, Mog?
Magic of trees and birds.
You're a druid.
No. Small magic.
He ends up describing that he's a ranger and he's got a couple of spells.
My spells are similar to yours, not exactly the same.
Sometime Moga is not happy. And they make Moga mad.
The trolls do.
Mm.
Are you happy with what's the Troll King's name? Troll King
Parthic.
Parthic?
No. Parthic is tyrant.
Yeah, it's a big word for a troll. What about his father?
Haru.
Bigger tyrant?
Old troll.
We're...
Big troll.
We might very well make war with them again.
We know kill all troll. We save troll.
Well, Trug over here was saved. You seem to be... I have a question for you. Do you eat people?
No.
He looks back to Capra and
sense out of that because
he says, domesticated?
Well, yeah, I mean, and if you have a guard dog, sometimes the guard dog takes a bite out of somebody that doesn't mean the guard dog eats people. Just a couple of bites here and there.
All right, Mog, we'll try you out.
I mean, we got Mort with us.
Hang on. So you're saying you don't understand what the taste of human flesh tastes like?
No.
Not you.
Oh.
And that's suspiciously defensive.
Chagga turns a couple of shades redder.
He now has an idea.
Chagga ghoul.
I am.
Mog like nods. Yeah, he knows what people taste like.
You probably didn't have a choice.
Fine, fine. Were they any good?
Don't answer that question.
No, I'm just a little curious.
Yes, we have magic. We can share magic with you, Mog. And we'll help you out where you can. I suppose you don't like fire and acid.
Well, to be fair, none of us really do. Well, except for sulfur. Pretty far from the
He's
fire.
going to magic. He casts a resist energy.
Ooh.
Resist energy acid. Resist energy fire. That goes to a torch.
I have that spell too. I'll be able to cast it on you if you come. He just nods to Trug. He's fine with a troll,
Yep.
a civilized troll coming with us.
Dude,
Uh,
he turns invisible, so uncomfortable.
Yep.
Okay, Trug puts a hand on Mog's shoulder, pulls him in real close.
Yep.
There's some whispering.
Oh, he doesn't understand. Never mind.
Chagga learned Giant,
Okay,
and I think Los learned Giant. I think a bunch of us learned Giant because there were giants at the...
there's a bunch of giants trying to kill us.
No, Los doesn't know. Chagga does. And let me see if Dassod... Unless Dassod's still on a bit. Dassod knows Giant.
Okay, and no, Dassod is no longer out of it. He is a little antsy. Capra knows Common and Sylvan. That's it. Oh yeah, I forgot about more of
So
it.
Dassod gets a 27 on his perception. Chagga gets... 9. 27.
There's a combination of a fortifying word mixed with a threat. There's a version of like the future is bright, the clan will be safe, and if you and I will absolutely kill you if this like I will absolutely devour you if you betray. Right? Like there's this double-handed
Yep.
version of like, good job, bud, and I'll fucking kill you if you screw this up. Kind of brutish giant saying.
Okay. This is Los. Los is a ghost. He's on our side.
Los.
This is Sergeant Sergeant Kev. I think Mog has sent.
Yep.
Trolls have sent. Yeah. Yeah, trolls have sent.
I was wrong about the can't smell them thing. It's a different power that allows for that.
This is Capra.
Hi.
He's good against blind sight and blind sense.
This is Dugan Schmerf. Dugan, do show yourself.
Ah, what if he were to eat me? Scuttle of herbs.
Then it will be a troll eating a fae, something I've never seen before.
I heard a song like that. There once was a troll who ate a fae that got eaten by a bigger troll, and then the bear came and ate that one too.
And lands on Chagga's head.
Thank you.
Hey, Chagga, are we gonna leave right now? Or
Yes.
can I have a few minutes first? Or I gotta go do something.
Well, we need to figure out how to get Mog with us if he's teleporting with us.
He's very big. Well, you figure that out, and I'll be right back.
Why don't we make him teeny tiny?
Well, yes.
Itsy bitsy.
A reduced person spell might work.
That's an excellent idea.
Chagga does not have reduced person.
Okay. Let me just see what casting classes can cast
It's
reduce.
1,000 gold pieces to get a page of spell knowledge for reduced person. That's a standard spell.
Or you can make 2 trips. The look on your face. Oh, the inconvenience of using my magic. Oh.
We've already come here, back, there, back. It leaves one. Yeah. It's, they should really install teleportation circles between these 3 forts if they're that important.
Trug is going to pull out a potion
Okay.
and he's going to hand it to you.
Oh, you've encountered this problem before, have you, Trug?
No.
Yes, Dugan, go ahead. We're going to go and requisition something while we're here in Fort Manias.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Stay out of trouble.
Well, absolutely.
Kev also wants to step away.
Fine, take your bathroom break or whatever you sergeants do. And by sergeants, he means doppelgangers.
Hey, sometimes. Can I take... Lieutenant,
Yes, Capra.
can I take a bathroom break?
Yes.
Okay.
He wanders over to like the piss bucket in the cell, like and pisses in the piss bucket.
Ah.
We're going to have to see about a wand or some sort of magic so that we could make you small. Temporarily, of course, Mog. And Chagga explains that teleportation requires a certain number of stones, and you're 2 stones right now. We need you to be a 1.
He likes magic.
Okay?
He knows that magic makes you a better fighter, and magic is what people do, and people make things better.
Chagga's fine with this. It's like he's already got a convert to the pattern in the weave.
I would like to give Mog a bonus rank in spellcraft. He likes magic. He might not be very good at it, but he likes magic.
Okay. Cool. Chagga accepts Mog as his cohort.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. He took leadership this level.
All right. Hey, Dugan.
Oh,
What you doing, bud?
well, Dugan had a thought. As much as he would like to help Dassod with his disguises, there's the possibility that this general would be angry enough to track down his medals through magic.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing to do is to return them to him in his room, perhaps in the chamber pot, where he does his business.
Who's doing whose business in whose chamber pot?
Well, you know, while I'm there.
Okay then. Give me a stealth check as you sneak through the castle.
I will use both my types of abilities.
Mega invisible.
Yes. Well, the bonus is still plus 20, but there's bonuses against blind sense, tremor sense, and blindness.
Mm-hmm.
68 on the stealth.
Okay. Dugan is Silent Snake is in his way through the castle.
Yes.
There is a guard in his room.
Okay.
The guard doesn't see you.
Okay, he will find the chamber pot around for it.
If you want, it's under the bed.
Okay.
All right.
He'll sneak under the bed, and he will take the medals and drop them into the thing.
I take them apart, so it's like, oh, like,
Yeah, so it'll fit. Yeah.
okay.
And then he takes it. A wee. All over the medals.
You give me your sleight of hand or a stealth check. Be silent.
I think it's going to be sleight of hand because I don't think invisibility is going to apply to
Invisibility does
P
not
noise.
apply for the noise.
Actually, one of them, the second is his telekinetic invisibility does apply to noise. It dampens noise.
Really?
It does, yes.
Okay, hold on. Include your telekinetic invisibility.
Okay. So another nat 20, so 69.
Nice.
The quietest P ever.
It's the small moral victory.
Yes, a small moral victory over the terrible Colonel Clark.
Okay. The whole process takes about 7 minutes.
Yep. And he returns he returns and says nothing about what he's done. No one needs to know.
Give me a perception check as you return.
Is there a conversation to over here or blah blah blah?
Effectively.
Alright, so I'll be 30 now. Do again. 30, it is 30. Alright. Is that a 49? Holy smokes, from gangbusters.
There is raised voices from people within the castle. Somebody's upset about losing something.
Okay, Dugan will stay invisible for now.
So there's yelling. You had them, yada yada.
Yep.
But they're not here.
Yep.
You think they might be blaming your group?
Yep.
But also saying
He
that
just
you
whispers
had
to
them.
Capra, I feel better about myself today.
Well, that's nice. See, I didn't have it. Do you know that they all really scream a lot when they shoot them with the
Oh, I know, it's a weird human thing, huh?
goblins do it too?
Oh. 11:36.
Ahmed, we're recording.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? Dugan is just torturing
Colonel Clark.
Colonel Clark.
All right.
Colonel Clark?
I have effectively
The-
pissed on all
He's actually part of the Imperial Legion,
He's the
right?
Imperial.
Yeah.
He's the hard ass five-faced god worshipping human Imperial liaison that always is a thorn in the general side. Do you remember that guy?
Yes.
He's the one who tried to steal Capra and sulfur out from under your noses. Because they're really good at killing things. All right. We're going to rewind slightly. So there's this standoffish conversation happening in the general's chamber.
We're on the conversation layer.
Yeah, I'm still looking at maps.
Okay. And while everybody else is going on about ooh killed ooh and are we going to strike this and how come the defenses suck and why aren't there enough soldiers, Dassod is having a different conversation. Extugan, the blasphemer, who's not in the room, is talking to you.
Yeah.
I assume you have not found the key.
Not yet. Things have been a little busy. Hard to get around.
Things have been escalating.
Yes. I know. We were at the forts. We saw how badly they escalated.
Sorry, Dassod.
We saw how badly they escalated.
You were
Can I just
going-
have a reminder? Sorry, just a reminder. It was supposed to be.
You were supposed to find a key that was stolen from Fort Crag.
Right, so it wasn't Fort Crag, and then it was stolen from there.
Yes.
And the key was, wasn't it a, it was a planar rod that lets you travel anywhere?
It lets you travel to somewhere. Not necessarily anywhere.
But do I have more information about this? Because
Not a lot.
The only planar rod we've come across lately was the planar rod to the Uki abyssal plane.
yeah,
Where that
poison,
slime
slime stuff.
Yeah, where that crazy ooze came from.
The intelligent ooze.
You need to tell me more about this key. So I can find it, what it looks like, where it takes you. How do I know I haven't run across it already?
I told you before, it takes you to Acheron.
Alright, that's what I wanted to know.
You are going to need to be a better version of yourself. And there is opportunity. These opportunities are rare.
I am trying. Fighting a war.
The crown will be on Volcanica.
What do you mean by that? What crown?
The crown of the doppelganger.
Yeah, boy. That sounds awesome.
Where?
Far from here. Two of my number will help guide you on this. You will need to retrieve the crown. You will need to have friends back you in this, as you will be unable to retrieve it yourself. It will not be as subtle as one would hope.
If I can convince my friends to come along, wayfinders, we can deal with most anything.
Choose those who are morally flexible.
Yeah, all of them.
Have you met me?
Except for one. The rest, yeah, they're good. I'm gonna lie to her too.
Give me, give me a sense motive.
Sure, I'm having a hard time connecting to map tools for some reason.
That's fine.
We'll send you the connection string. Give us a second.
Cool.
We're in the conversation later. It's mostly theater of the mind.
Yeah, there's nothing. No worries. You want me a sense? You want a sense motive?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, I really should have put points.
And I'll make sure the 4
26.
26? Okay, yeah, you don't glean too much from his mental state. There's
Depends on
Sisal
how we're gonna get there. Choose how
Sisal,
many to take.
Sisal and Savani will give you the details. You will have one opportunity to retrieve this crown. It very rarely would be on a world such as this. It is far too risky for them.
Who's using the crown right now? If it's very early on a place like this, it means it's being moved. If something's important and it's being used, who's using it?
A member of the Imperial Guilds. I'm not certain which one. You have it narrowed down to a short list.
Is there anything the crown does that will hinder my ability to apprehend it from this guild member?
You will be able to actually identify its existence. Others will not. It is the crown of the Doppelking. He puts lots of emphasis on the word doppel.
Okay, so as a do I have a knowledge of this? Give me a sec. Knowledge. Blah, 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 blah. Nobility or religion?
Either could get this with a sufficiently good roll.
I'll put it over, so. Not your money, motherfucker! 25.
You're really happy for not an amazing roll for 11th level character.
It was a 20. It was a 20. Hey, I put 1 point into it. What do you want?
So he referred to it as Doppelcraft. You think it is something made by doppelgangers for doppelgangers. Aside the properties of it, you've never encountered Doppelcraft, and it's like a concept. But you didn't get a lot of doppelganger culture.
I've stayed away from the society and the culture involved in
Exactly.
doppelgangers, so maybe I heard about it, but
So we'll have no choice but to give it to you when we discover it as treasure.
and all the gear that's associated with it, 'cause it's all doppel gear.
Right. It's all elven, so it's mine because I'm the elf.
I think I've heard this logic before.
Yep.
Came from the elf town, obviously not.
Your logic is old, elf.
Okay, you are informed that there is a Sasal and a Savani that are within the Fort Manius. You're instructed to at least speak with them before leaving. You're told that your window of opportunity is going to be 10 days.
To apprehend the crown?
To obtain the crown.
10 days to obtain the crown.
Your opportunity will be in 10 days.
Oh, okay. Within 10 days. Do you have an opportunity to do, which fort are we in right now?
You're in Fort Manius, the fort with
Manius,
the general.
that's the one with the general,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
That's
And
why
all of
we're
our
having that
crafters and the
interrogation.
room
The
guy.
crafters and the caravan.
Do I know anything about Sasal or Savani? Other than
They're
their
Nagaji.
name? Well, I assume they would work for this guy. So I'd go to look. Okay.
He gives you a meeting place so that you can find them within the castle. But they're two Nagaji. They're a male and female Nagaji.
Wow. Okay. Well, thanks.
In most places, saying there's a Nagaji and it's a boy Nagaji usually lets you find the Nagaji because there's usually not too many of them.
Well, no, it's good to know that.
Hey, Dassod, are you coming, Sergeant?
At this point, you've missed the entire conversation of what was going on as you've been kind of drooling and staring at
Oh
the
yeah, of
corner.
course. No, I agree. I agree 100%. This bluff check that I know what the hell I'm talking about.
That
Guys,
Duckin had too much bread today.
you guys are definitely onto something right now.
How nice of you. I didn't realize you were keeping track. And the sergeant gets to hold Duckin while he goes to talk to the troll.
All right. So now, Dugan. So the sergeants took their sergeant break. So Dugan went off to go. Dugan. Capra went.
Become a verb.
Capra went and took a pee. And Sergeant Kev went to split off before teleporting back to find this Savani and Saul.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pull up
side.
You got duped. Stumbling around, you're wearing your own underwear.
All right.
Over your head, I mean.
Within
Not explaining that very
behind
well.
a particular barrack, you find the two Nagaji. There's a Nagaji male with robes, green skin. Right there you go. Who looks something like a roguish type.
See him.
Oh, you can see him? Perfect. And then a female with much more caster's gear, shaved head, some shaved head, there's no hair.
I'd like to sneak up on them.
Okay. Give me your stealth check. I'm gonna get
Not
stabbed.
to be. No, I'm not going to be like right behind him and I gotcha. No, but
Got your tail, got your tongue.
I want to see how confident you are.
Okay.
Sorry.
31.
Too good shenanigans.
31.
Yeah.
Okay. They're both looking at you. They're assuming that you're hiding from somebody else.
All right, not bad. Hey, folks. You're, so which one of you is this assault? And,
I am Sasol.
I can look at it.
so you're Savani. Nice to meet y'all. You guys have some information that's important to me.
You are the one that they are sending. What do we call you?
You can call me Das.
All right, Das. There will be a performance. The performance begins. Open my sheet. Open my sheet. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Hey, he looks like a homeless guy. he's never brushed his beard or his hair.
There will be a performance by Belladonna Silverhorn. At this performance, there will be your target. You will need to get the crown from said target before the end of the third act. Do you understand?
Understood. Who's the target?
Uncertain.
Right. Who's gonna be at this concert or performance?
It will be at the Imperial Opera House in the capital.
Okay, they're putting a capital on Volcanica. Okay, Imperial Opera House. Dugan, baby! There's one. No Mort.
No Mort.
The ground's here somewhere. Just under the body.
Funny.
Okay.
Your cover will be that of Vilde Vanderbilt. She hands you a jewelry box and then a second jewelry box.
So,
Which one do you open first?
the first one.
First one. Inside there is an ear.
All right. And the second one.
There is a signet ring.
Okay.
On close inspection, there is some blood on the signet ring.
So, Mr. Vanderbilt here. What was he exactly? What's his rank, station?
He is a member of the Vanderbilt family. He organized with the trade guilds. He has been smuggling persons of inspired arcane potency and has been preventing them from reaching expected destinations, particularly amongst those meant for gladiatorial combat.
I guess no one's gonna miss him.
No. We know he was intending to meet several other families at this event. One of those families, or at least one of those families, will be like yourself.
Oh,
The doppelganger, the crown is something that only you'll be able to see. I mean, you and others like you.
and so will the other family. How many of the other family am I expecting to find there?
Don't know.
What's the name of that family?
Un momento.
What's that memory spell?
Share memory.
Share memory. Nice. That's probably what I want.
Velkman.
Velkman.
We suspect the Velkmans will be. We suspect the Velkmans. Likely.
Velkmans.
But it could be one of a number of families. Many. The Silverhorn attracts crowds from all across the Imperium. Don't become too enamored with the performance. Remember, before the end of the third act.
Right.
You're gonna probably want to clear yourself out of there before it gets too messy.
You met this builder vendor out?
They stare at you.
I mean, have you heard him speak?
Yes.
Right.
I haven't had a chance to use any of these spells, but I got a second, third, and fourth spell. Can I get rid of my rope trick and in fact learn that other one? The memory one? Because that's the one I was like, oh yeah, that's the one.
Okay, we haven't said what you have, so sure, tweak your character.
Okay.
You cast it, it's absolutely 100% fixed though.
Yeah. Of course.
You mind if I use a bit of magic to see what he sounded like from your memory?
No poking around.
You
So-
show me what you've got of him. That's all I need.
Okay. Savani is taking a ready to action. And
The share memory spell.
Sala is letting you cast a spell upon him.
Okay. I need to see a I need to make a master check. Yep, comes off.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, this is gonna be weird. Like that token. On the other map right now.
Oh, the scary one. Okay.
Okay. You see a man crying and weeping and begging for his life. As an ear is being removed. He is tied to a chair. He has been disrobed. The ear is completely gone. He is still alive. He is swearing vengeance. Talk about cutting out your heart and eating it. The memory continues for the full 3 minutes of bad things happening to him.
Okay. I want to pay attention to.
Sala is looking you directly in the eyes for any sign that that memory phases you.
No, he's finding this funny. Oh, you kept him alive. That's good. Just make sure he doesn't get out before those 10 days. That's gonna be an awkward day.
Don't worry, he won't be getting out for 10.
And we're his clothes.
Savani will give you a package full of what were his clothes.
How many of my kind have you met before?
That type of thing is hard to answer correctly.
You want me to show you a treat?
Surprise me.
Yeah, he's gonna grab the ear and taste it. Assuming there's nobody fucking here. No, look at me.
People have some kind of problem with mid-castle cannibalism? Bunch of prudes is what I see.
I don't know what this guy's level is, but 11 plus my charisma.
My charcuterie.
Cantaloupe and headlights. Antelope.
At 20? Okay.
Yeah, boy.
You take the form of this nobleman with none of the imperfections. You have Vilde Vanderbilt.
Yeah. What's his adult? What's his level?
What's his level? He's level 13.
13. Cool. Aristocrat.
He would be an aristocrat. He is a wizard fighter. If you were looking for what his levels were.
No, not bad. What does this guy gift me? In terms of whenever I take form of something, I usually get a benefit from. For example, other humans have got like some spells, some infernal bloodline, human rogues, an extra sneak attack, stuff like that.
If in the same round you cast the spell and attack, you gain a bonus on the concentration check and the attack roll. So you get a +4 to hit and a +4 to concentration check. provided you're doing that in the same round.
Oh yeah. Same round, cast spell and attack.
Why does Dassod keep on turning into this dude? I'm a magus now.
Well, no. What happens is Dassod turns into Vilder, and then he has a disguise check to look like Kev.
This is Vilder?
It's Vilder.
Oh, sweet! De Niro! I have the images for these guys. If you guys can go into Dassod's identities and drop them under those proper boxes. That's where they're located now.
Okay, I can go there and drop that guy there.
Thank you. So same round, cast a spell and attack, you get a +4 concentration. What does he sound like?
And a +4 to hit.
Oh, +4 concentration, and oh yeah, sorry.
+4 on the attack roll.
+4. He hits. So this guy, he tells me in the caster, right? He wants to be. Does it sound like Robert De Niro?
Perfect.
Beautiful. I have to practice this.
He sounds like a mafioso. Yes.
Oh, this guy. Oh yeah.
Sound like the Godfather. It's fine too.
So what's the performance for him to mimic somebody? Mimic this, like the sound and the speech. Is it linguistics or what?
I don't mimic.
Performance?
I thought they get something called mimic.
Oh no, I mean like the manner is the voice and stuff like that. That's why he's the memory to kind of like the voice against voice, right?
Okay. You are a perfect copy, so you can. You're learning the mannerisms, right? It'd be like a performance.
Yeah. Performance. Eh?
Yeah.
I should face my shit.
No. To exactly mimic. So people who are very familiar with you are going to be getting a bonus to sort of see through that you're not actually the guy.
Yeah. That's cool.
You are handed 4 tickets.
Okay.
I'd recommend bringing either people who are presentable or those who are brutish. You can make a bit of a mess when you're there. Don't get too excessive. Again, be out before the end of the 3rd act.
I need a Chagga for that. Hey, Chagga, you don't tell Chagga about anything. He's like, we're going to the performance. Oh, okay. Chagga, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Why?
You got tickets to the opera. You want to go?
Yeah,
Come back
there'll be
to
absolutely
me.
no
We gotta go
questions.
right now, Chagga. So we have 4 tickets.
When you find the crown, you're going to ensure the one who wears it dies by your hand. Ensure that you grasp the crown and thrust it into him. It is important.
Thrust the crown into him after he's dead.
It is important.
All right.
It's difficult to understand your proclivities. Could be a her, could be an it. Can you become a chair? Might be a chair.
Yeah, I can be a chair. You're fucking weird, though. But, is there anything else?
Do you have questions?
The place where the opera is being held, magical protections. Do you know what are there? Or this performance? Do you know what kind of? So, tell me, what kind kind of magical protections these things have in, this fucking place right here.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, what? I teleport out of there? What are they give me drinks with like potions and shit? What's going on, huh? What kind of spells are running? Come on, you wasted my time here. I got shit to do.
Bravo.
I would be careful with teleportations.
Kev is out. This guy is kidding.
I would be careful with teleportations within the city. They are anchored. Whether or not the anchors are active will depend on the time of day. They run out of skin.
Okay, no problem. But you can definitely get the fuck out, right?
Yes. Leaving will be easier than entering.
When you come in, they stuff you in those spot or two. I get it, okay. Alright, kaboom, we're good to go.
What have you
Yeah!
Give me a second, guys.
It did. It started out as yeah. Try to keep the mess inside the building.
Try to get the mess out of the building. I'm not gonna kill my father every fucking body. Wait for this bastard to go piss or something. Alright, yeah, we got some. We gotta hide some for him. It'd be nice. Little crown. Oh, I like it. Oh, my jewelry, you know what I'm saying?
So cool.
Thanks for your help. You guys are great and everything.
You turn back to Kevin.
Yeah.
It's an awesome accent. I don't know how we've been playing this game for like 15 years with you and never knew you could do a gangster so well. Funny.
Father's a little bit Italian.
you either got Godfather on the background 24/7 while you're playing some, I don't know,
Mafia.
Yeah,
Mafia 2.
Mafia 2 or something.
You got right here. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, thanks so much.
Be back here in 10 days. We will secure your transportation to the capital.
Back here in 10 days. Alright, how are we getting there?
We will secure your transportation to the capital.
How long will it take? Because I gotta make sure we're not going someplace or some shit. Now Kev's turning into him again. Hold on. I gotta make sure we're not going any place. Like tell these guys that we'll be gone for 2 days or whatever.
Assuming everything goes right, you'll be gone for no more than 2 hours. If things go wrong, he shrugs.
Thanks, man. Okay. Alright, so 10 days. Wait, what time?
Meet back
He
here
looks
in
at the
10
ticket. He looks
days.
at the ticket. Hold on, he looks at the ticket. What time does it say the ticket?
It is a 5:30 show.
Alright, we'll be here at 4:30?
Not.
Alright. 5:30 show. PM.
Yes, PM, not 5:30 in the morning.
Imperium doesn't have daylight savings, do they?
But what time is it over there? Because,
The ticket does say 8:30 Imperial Standard Clock, which is different from your, it's the Imperium synced time.
all the details. So Hitman-like. I love it. Alright. Alright. See you then. Just gonna shake hands with him.
Okay. Sasol shakes your hand. Savani doesn't touch your hand.
Alright, we leave. I leave. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to lick my hand and try to turn it to salt.
All right. This Sasol does have magical gloves on.
Oh, okay. He didn't have I didn't grab his actual hand and he's supposed to have my hand.
You could turn it. You might turn it into something.
Turn it into a leathery cow. Okay, cool. So, is there a town or anything around this fort? Because
Yes, there is. This is the one fort that actually has the full baggage train in town associated with it.
so I'm looking to spend. Do I have 500 gold or something to spend on a nice outfit? Yeah, to appear in.
I think for the record, it's 100 gold pieces for a set of noble clothes.
100? All right, cool. Well, there's going to be 4 of us. So there's...
Noble clothes are typically fitted, so you might want to know who you're buying them for.
Yeah. I was wondering, there's a place that we can actually get clothes.
Yes. You have
Okay.
There's a town filled with goblins that support this place. The town itself was disrupted by the giant dragon scaring all the townsfolk away. But they did survive and persevere through. There is the supply train. There are shops. You can spend money. You've got some people waiting for you who said, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and so far it's been 15.
Yeah, it comes back. Hey, guys. What's going on?
Where's Metro?
He disappeared. Got eaten.
Chagga.
You notice Los has been out since the conversation with the general. He's like, hi. He's just waving to
He's
people.
just waving at people. The people are aware of Chagga. The people are aware of Capra. The people are somewhat aware of Kev. And the people are aware of Trug, who's sort of been around the whole time. You're traveling with people. People are saluting at the ghost because
Well, it's better than being touched.
they're being touched by it.
Okay, it's only 1,000 gold pieces for a page of spell knowledge, or it'd be 750 gold pieces for a wand. I'm looking for some way to shrink a reduce person.
So you were given a potion of it.
Yep.
Or looking for something with more.
But we're actually in the fort with
Yep.
the market in it. So
Yeah. Okay, so Chagga wants to go to market, and Kev wants to go to market.
Sweet. So hold on. There's Dugan, Capra, and Chagga. Huh?
Dugan, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm right here. I was only going for a minute.
He's here.
You gotta stop doing it.
Sorry, who's Mog again?
Mog is remember you asked the trolls to surrender and kick out a troll as a representative?
This is the guy. Is this your follower now?
Chagga has accepted Mog as a temporary cohort. He's on training wheels right now.
We'll see how you do, probation. What do I gotta do? First thing is you gotta go and get this crown off this guy. Alright, cool. Alright, so he can be trusted. Where's the rest of our party?
They're at Fort Severus.
Oh, so,
Servius.
Okay, so
We've been teleporting around.
1d4 hours in the market, 1 hour, 70% chance items under a certain value.
Yep.
So let's do the page of spell knowledge first. Nope. And let's do the wand second. Nope.
can I also search?
you can search. Kev is like asking, so what about ass clothes? I'm looking for me. I can ask that clothes.
I'm trying to figure out who we're gonna grab. Dugan would definitely be great at stealing shit, but Mort would be way more effective at beat the living shit out of people. Groups. I kind of want to give you guys the option of who you want to take. I think Mort would be a better choice.
For the opera?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
But no, I'm giving you the choice. What do you
Well,
think would
it's yours.
In 10 days, Chagga has a different task for the party as well. We need to do researching at a library.
Okay. Excuse me. So in 10 days, that group is doing something else.
There's multiple things that might be happening simultaneously.
Who's free?
We don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
We haven't talked about it.
You haven't told anybody.
Chagga's looking for something to shrink Mog down.
I'll check and see if there's anything actually available in the markets.
Well, if you have a scroll, I can cast it. With the,
Well, then you have to be around, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's a reducing here.
See, you should have got yourself a nice atonement upon you.
Why don't you get something
Don't
that
take
lets
up
you
too
alter
much space.
yourself?
Yes, and they
Get
fit in
something that lets
bags
you
quite
alter
nicely.
yourself for, you know.
Just 1 for 4.
Whatever happened to that cold iron ball? Oh, I think the goblins captured it when they captured my wagon.
Yeah, that's a pity. That's a pity that happened.
Well, next time you're there, why don't you just steal the ball back?
No, I think it might have gone flying way, way far away in the woods.
I'm sure the craftsman can make another one.
Sure.
Hey, they got a wand to make you bigger over here. You want to be bigger?
Hey,
Um,
Chagga, trying
no.
to find, you're looking for something that'll let him alter self.
No, Alter Self would work, but that's a little bit more expensive.
But he wouldn't, I mean, he could just, like, do it all the time. It depends on what you're able to find, but, you know.
Well, at this point in time, a half dozen.
Where's that no good layabout family member of mine? Just leaving me out here, getting taken over by all the things. Everyone just telling me what to do. It's anything that you need, gentlemen.
Oh, it's
Always a pleasure, Granny.
Granomir.
Beef bastard.
Nothing like having the military telling you what the prices are going to be on items that you're building.
Yeah, that sucks a little bit.
Where's my boy?
Mort's on the front.
Tell him I need to talk to him.
Oh, you're not the first person to say that today. Chagga looks a little confused, like, you guys know about Mort, right?
I need some legs broken.
Oh, Mort is good for that. Yeah.
Well, he's got his duties to do, but he has been called back here. Perhaps I could send him to you after he's spoken with some of my commanding officers. You know, orders and all that.
Orders. Requisition. Things being commandeered, yes.
I'd be willing to go and fetch him today if you could help us with a little problem.
Had a problem.
Well, to teleport this big troll around, we need to shrink him a bit. I was thinking a page of spell knowledge with reduced person, or perhaps a wand of reduced person. I settled for half a dozen reduced person potions at this point.
Is that what you've been going on about?
What do you mean?
Don't tell me he's had this.
Yeah, it's a spelling ability for it, totally.
Yeah, I wasn't paying really much attention. Yeah, I could do that.
Pardon me?
You can just do that well.
I could do that. Yeah, sure.
Look at this fucking guy.
On other people, not just yourself.
I've never shrunk myself. Only works on you, pathetic beings.
Lumbering.
Well, Dugenschmerf, it appears that Mog is part of whatever fire team you're part of.
All right, well,
I
your job's gonna be to protect me. Otherwise, you can't go anywhere.
Oh, protect Chagga.
No.
Oh.
Protect Dugan.
You Chagga friend? Chagga servant?
Chagga's
Yeah, Chagga servant.
I'm not a servant.
Okay.
He's a lieutenant. You're a corporal. I'm
It's
sergeant.
not the
You're both our
same
servants.
thing. It's not the same.
Yeah, you gotta do what
I
want.
protect Chagga, Thrall.
Okay, we're not gonna go troll either.
No, Thrall. It means slave,
It's servant.
servant.
It means
Yes,
corporal
yes.
to the lieutenant.
Okay, you know what? I think someone's getting behind in a deadly situation at some point.
Can you, Kappa, you're fair. You should have known that Dugenschmerf could do this. Never mind. Well, you know, just in case I get separated from Dugan, because he's always
Dugan? Yeah, sure.
Duganing. I'd still be interested in this item. A page of spell knowledge would be preferred.
You have money.
We have things for trade.
Let me see what I can find.
1,000 gold pieces of onyx to do?
Of course. Yes. Bring me that layabout.
Right. Dugenschmerf, let's have a seat, Mog. Remember, we're going to make you, instead of 2 stones, 1 stone, just for the tell. And then Dugenschmerf will undo what he has done immediately upon arrival. And he's staring at a spot where Dugenschmerf isn't.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Okay, Granomir, it takes Granomir very little time. We're going to go 1d6. 20 minutes to come up with a page of spell knowledge. Reduced person.
Okay. We'll see if it's cursed.
It's not cursed. Probably. He points at the side.
Behold the right of Dugan!
And he grabs the troll's ears, pulls up, and that's the signal for him to strike.
Give me a dex check or reflex save for Mog.
See what I can do. Dex check or reflex?
If you're in the middle of Granomir's shop and changing size.
That's on you.
When I do that, oh shit.
Oh no, there's a pot!
This pot is precariously placed on the table.
Oh
Oh, not one.
no!
Oh.
He knocked over a pot. This will be 20.
No.
Bring my nephew. I'll put that on the tab.
All right, so Mog shrinks to medium.
You need to go to medium. One size category smaller.
Dugenschmerf is still writing it.
Yep.
By my throat, I guess that makes you a mount, wouldn't it?
All right, Dugenschmerf, into the bag.
Fucking bag. Hang on, hold this.
Someone's got to hold his haversack when he does this.
Oh, right.
What was the second he's in? Yeah, he's a thrall.
Okay, Chagga will teleport back to the fort.
You know, you got really nice eyes, especially when you're less big. Do you like it?
Okay.
You should probably
Just gotta-
braid his
You're gonna braid
beard.
the shit out of your beard.
Okay.
Okay.
What's a TG? Quiet, I'm doing magic. And he'll teleport to the fort.
All right.
Do I need one of these?
Could go badly.
No, fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Dugan's a little happy to be out of that fort right now.
Yeah, this is back at the fort where the
You'd be going
vigilant
Fort,
is.
yeah, Fort Servius.
This is where all Chagga's goblins.
Yeah, Dugan's just glad to be out of the fort where he stole.
So the fort service. Okay.
Kavra, could you show Margaret? Oh, Duganschmidt, could you undo the small ending? I prefer to be big. 2 stone me. 2 stone.
All right, but you got to say the magic words or it doesn't work.
I don't know the magic words. You know the magic words.
The magic words are please.
Please.
There we go, honey. That's it.
Oh, it worked. It worked.
See, Dugan appears and looks at Chagga. See, you notice how magic works now.
It is the easiest spell I know.
It's the most powerful spell. The spell of civilization.
I don't see the scroll.
Conversation.
Oh, we're still. Oh, okay, I went back to fort.
No.
Is everything all right, Sergeant? Chagga turns to Dassod. You were a little out of it when you were.
He was drooling everything.
Yeah, I had another conversation with. I don't remember his guy's name.
Extugan?
Sorry, what
It's
is his name?
Extugan.
The blasphemer.
I wasn't already guessing. Just telling you.
Extugan?
Extugan.
Extugan, that's the dude. I knew it was an X to something.
Oh, what did it want?
He was telling me that there's a crown that I'm supposed to pick up. Something that I need.
Chagga's waving everyone over. Oh, could someone fetch Dee Dee as well?
I do.
Dee Dee's like,
It looks fine. Don't worry. It's like he's got 2 legs. This way.
You got enough energy to one. You got enough energy to.
Yeah, but this is like hard. These cloaks are really highly magical, and these things have to be really, really precise. And I've been doing it for like 20 days.
You act like you haven't had a break.
I haven't. I heal people. We go between the forts, look for goblins, and making your cloaks.
Yes. And you've been complaining for weeks you don't get arts and crafts time. Well, now it's all arts and crafts. All you do is complain.
It's not arts and crafts if you're a factory.
What if we make one sparkly?
Well, I did put a flare in a few of them. Hope you like my color scheme.
I'm sure I won't.
I know, Mort. You got no sense of style.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not doing your cloak. The army is doing your cloak. I'm doing Capra's and Chagga's and mine. I was done on mine.
Hey, you're not doing mine. How do I get crap?
How far down the list are we?
Your stuff got done.
Hmm?
Your stuff got done either by DD or the army.
Well, so your gear primarily is done. Doesn't overly matter for.
Yeah, for now.
We'll sort it out.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Okay, Chagga wants to talk to us. I gotta put the symbol and the thing down and go over here. You know, I gotta use a cold iron needle for some of this stuff.
Why would you need a cold iron needle? That's just.
Well, it's when you're doing the double stitch, you're not supposed to cross over the magic. You gotta start the whole row over again. It's just really, just don't even.
Do you need one of the? They use something called a thimble.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Oh.
Ships your hand is one on each of her hands.
I don't know. I don't think I'm using the brain.
So yeah.
Okay, I'll see you a little bit later, Clokey.
So Lieutenant, I got a thing I gotta deal with in 10 days.
Ooh, the books? Somebody, the books?
No, something else.
Were you even listening when you were in the room with the general?
Absolutely not.
I thought I was the only one.
I was listening. The colonel didn't like the general, and then there was yelling, and then they want something about old people.
Mort, your uncle wants to see you.
Alright.
I'm going to bring you back to Fort Servius post haste.
You're gonna cast haste and then we're gonna go.
No, I'm going to bring you back there now.
Why don't you just say so?
Dude, I think
As for the rest of you, the general wants us to do some research. The books are coming to Fort Servius in 10 days, they said.
Alright.
It would be about 10 days.
In about 10 days, the books will arrive, and we need the most learned amongst us to start rooting through them. Who has any knowledge of religion or history?
Well, I know about
I know how to read.
Shit. Knowledge. Not Grackle. Dassod, you're looking at.
I know a little bit about history, a little bit about magic.
I know the
More about
actual-
religion. You know, when I was younger, I memorized all the names of the 1001 fake gods, but you know, you gotta keep on practicing.
I got to like 20 and I was like, well,
Yeah, I know, Capper. You did real good. You got a
I
smiley
do
face.
better religion.
I gave him my smiley face.
I got a smiley face for religion.
I know about icky stuff and buildings and planes and nature and nobles.
What are the skills that we're looking for?
Fire.
Yeah, fireburn, so does acid.
He nods.
What else burns?
What are the skills we're looking for?
What subjects are you researching?
I don't know. The history of this place and its significance. These three forts. It's a place surprisingly important to the Imperium, but they won't march armies here, which is really curious for them being military installations.
Well, I'm no historian.
Here's a question: Wouldn't the history of the places be in the places themselves? Like,
So-
when we were down in the basement and there was fucking murals everywhere.
Yes, we could start combing over. So maybe that's something we could do. Occupy ourselves in the last few days.
You know, I'm not like really good at this stuff, Chagga. Like I know a little bit.
She's got plus 11s in all things I mentioned, except for knowledge religion, which is plus 50. And she can once per day take 20.
Capra has +5 arcane, +5 to engineering, +5 nature, +5 blades, +5 religion, and he's traded away all the powers that give him bonuses to shoot better. You attended the same classes.
I
You just
can
don't learn
identify trees.
Grackle and Dassod are in the same. Oh, he's Zobel though. That's
what do you
something
mean?
smart.
Like, is Drew over there?
You know, cedar tree,
Chagga
pine
can
tree, darkwood tree.
Chagga can auto aid with knowledge religion. But his appraise and psychometry might be allowed him to read objects.
I can give you nobility and religion, and plains and local.
That's Dassod?
At what
Yeah.
at what potency?
Well, it's unfortunate that we don't have Barnabas here. Military wouldn't have agreed with him. Wouldn't have agreed with the military.
Barnabas
No,
is
he'd
kind
be
of a
in
hack.
jail right now.
Oh, I agree. He's not very good at fighting. He's good at knowing.
He's not
it.
very good at being sober.
Yeah, that's you.
Hey, don't we have something to help with readings?
Can't you
Then
just,
remember.
brain ask him a question or two?
Well, yes. What is it that you need to do? I think Dee Dee and I are going to go and have a look through these library books and.
Well, Lieutenant, I'll need. He speaks to Chagga like quietly.
Yeah.
I need about 2 hours. There's a mission I gotta do.
A mission?
Yeah, it's kind of on the low down.
Dog and Dassod kissing in a tree.
So
Wait.
there's There's something.
We're in a tree? Whoever's calling this a tree, he's like kicking at the nearest weed or whatever, isn't part of the library group.
There's going to be a performance in the capital 10 days from now.
Which capital?
Fuck it. He looks at the ticket. Fucking city. Imperial capital. So I don't see what's the city.
Chagga reaches over and like takes the ticket if you let him.
Yeah, very careful of that shit.
He reads it.
Okay. You are looking at a ticket to the Imperial Opera House that is in the capital Volcanica. That is slipping my name. Imperio.
Kinderholm?
Kinderholm sounds correct. Let me just check the world building section. World building. Volcanica. I think it's called Kinderholm.
Give me a sec.
But I don't have that map open.
Save?
Mort Foundry, it's the other place.
Okay, so the actual Imperial capital, like the
Yeah.
capital of the planet,
The capital of the planet, yes.
according to
According to the humans. Who seem to control a tiny percentage of the planet.
it's a good percentage.
So, Chagga, there's something important to
Kinderholm.
my people.
You're going to Kinderholm? How are you going
Yeah.
to get there? You're thousands of miles away.
Well, we have transportation. We're only going to need about 2 hours or so. So the deal is,
Well, how long is the opera? It's only a couple hours. I thought they were longer than that.
it depends. Yeah, I'm not there for the fucking show, alright?
Yeah, it's
No,
what-
I bet you
it's
those
actually-
tickets are expensive.
It's actually 800 miles away from
Yeah.
Fort Manius.
So there's something that I need to get, and it's sitting on someone's head.
Oh, wait, I like the sound of this already.
Let's say like you can have one of the tickets.
All right. I could dress
You're gonna have to get
it
dressed nice and cozy though. But
145 divided by 5 times 30. No, 60. Let me do that again. 145 divided by 5. It's 29 hexes away. They're 60-mile hexes. It's 1,740 miles away from this fort. As
It'll
the
be
Raven.
hours before the Colonel finds his medals.
In Kinderholm,
Colonel finds what now?
Nothing.
Kinderholm is far.
Chagga. So there's an item that I need to obtain, and it's likely going to get violent.
Yes, I understand this. Why do you need to obtain it, and who's telling you to obtain it?
Why does he have to get violent? All
Um,
he's got to do is take it, and then not notice you taking it.
oh yeah, you
Thank
can
you,
do that. So this item is Extugan told me about it. Told me it's very helpful for me. I want to go and grab it.
You mean the creepy guy with the mouth? Creepy guy with the mouth?
The blasphemer tells you to take this?
Yeah.
I don't know if I listen to blasphemer. He's a blasphemer.
Oh, and listen to the next Dugan either.
Anyway, I'm planning on getting that shit. But I need to be able to get out.
All right.
I mean, I'd like to get
And
your
you have-
magic to get out.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to do what the general is telling me. I've got time to spend in a library.
Mhm. That seems.
DD is the most knowledgeable amongst us.
Fuck you, Chagga.
Sounds like a mission for... Is this something you really want to do? You're not being coerced or threatened in any way?
You're not being mind controlled, are you?
No.
I'll check.
Doctor's giving you.
Did he cast Detect Charm?
Now, fucking fine. Fuck off. Back off.
Well, that's exactly what a charm person would say.
Fuck both of you.
That's probably Kev.
That's just going to make
Anything show up with Detect Charm?
Nothing on that they didn't. Nobody cast
Okay.
a charm on Kev.
No,
Unless
that's
Kev is
Kev.
charming himself.
So, yeah. We have transportation there. We'll have transportation back.
DM didn't say it, but you fucking better have it planned.
Well,
We got you there. Good luck.
If I'm going to be going there, I'd like somebody who can, just teleport back on their own.
It's really
Yeah,
not
that's
far
what I
away.
was hoping Chagga was coming.
my teleports can't reach that far. I'd have to look at a map to see how far it is.
Well, we'll be
It's
able
like
to
way
get
over
there,
there.
but we need to be able to get out.
Just looking out a window. I don't see it.
Way over there.
That's really far.
But Dassod, you've got spells of your own. You can move about.
Yeah, but there's a lot of anchors down in the capital, right? You don't get out far enough. you get
I've
sucked into
never-
one of these anchors.
Been to Kinderhome.
There are anchors there, teleport anchors.
Interesting. Makes sense. The song gate is there. Somewhere.
Right. So we need to clear that area.
Do you mean
Or
clear the
nothing.
area of the city?
All right. So Chagga,
Mm-hmm.
Chagga. Here's what we need to do. Are you able to spare 2 hours, buddy? You know your friends to come back alive, right?
These
And-
2 hours, I would not put money against it taking much longer.
Not 2 hour stops. Guaranteed. Whatever ever let you down.
The image of the guys teleporting on top of the ooze quickly comes to mind.
No, I can't recall any time I was annoyed.
Being yourself.
In the last 24 hours, have I ever done anything?
It sounds like it's a smash and grab, or maybe you
Kinda
could
like
lift.
that.
You could lift the thing.
A snatch and grab. That's what you want to
I don't know if you can actually do that. Like, dude, can you pick up anything?
do. Yeah.
Like, even if it's like very magical, for example.
Yeah.
Well, take Dugan with you then.
Oh, more to the show.
Alright, yeah, I have 2 more that I can take with me.
Says you have more than one ticket.
4 tickets.
You expect me to use a ticket?
Dugan doesn't even need a ticket.
I don't need a ticket. I've never used a ticket in my entire life.
You should try it sometimes. You get to keep it.
I don't know if you'll be,
It's like paying taxes.
That's not true. At the time you were trying to sell tickets to the thing that you didn't even run.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't use the tickets, though. I just sold the tickets. There's a difference.
Okay. Why do they get to go to the opera? The opera sounds fun.
that's far.
Yeah, look through some musty old books and you guys get to go listen to music?
Yeah!
So,
See what happens? You stick your nose in a book and it's there forever.
Oh,
Well,
So,
at least you won't be
Dugan-
sewing.
well, at least we're not killing people.
Dugan, me, Chagga.
You want me to go to the opera?
You fucking teleport out of there, goddammit.
I'm supposed to be running our unit here on the front, and then looking through some old books to figure out the.
We can call it lunch. We're going for lunch.
It won't take 2 hours.
An extended lunch.
Tell you what,
No,
I will find a way to scry upon. Oh, I don't. Give me a second.
probably not gonna work. We're in that spot.
Fifth
I'm
sec-
trying to bring a character for Marty to play. I don't think there's any other character that fits.
Los is pretty easy to take places.
Yes, but
It is very sneaky and kind of murdery. if it's needed.
I have figured out the patterns of scrying. I can watch you from here.
all right.
Know that I think the capital is well beyond my teleportation range.
All right, Los.
You want to bring Los with you?
All right.
I'll be very upset if you don't bring him back.
Yeah, so will I. No, he'll be able to kill people. He's good at it.
All right.
All right, so who's left? Adam, right. Cat forever, sulfur.
Fire.
Do you want fire in the opera house?
Hey, cat forever. There's an order that came down from higher up.
We're the same.
Damn, he's smarter than he looks. Alright, here's the deal. Okay, listen up, guys. Yeah, he's gonna grab the four guys.
Okay.
Do you like
So, Los,
I'm assuming I'm not supposed to know what's going on.
we're hiding more secrets.
It'll
than
be
this.
like
That was
today,
not a big
especially you don't
deal,
know.
really.
I'm going to go eat something. I'll be over there. Come along, Duckin.
He's gonna go eat something. It's shot.
Pauses for a moment. Continues. Los comes out of the can. I hear we're going to the opera. He's actually starting to hide in the ground near the can, pretending to come out of it. Yeah.
Alright, here's the thing. I gotta take care of something important.
You know what I'll be?
Alright.
I'll be the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh,
I don't get it.
that sounds like it could be a good
Alright, there's
story.
only
The,
three of us
the
left.
poltergeist of the opera? The ghost of the opera.
Spectre.
Spectre of the opera.
Wraith.
Wraith of the opera.
Notes of the opera. Right. So,
Best swordsman of the opera.
in a 10-day, we're gonna be going to performance in an opera house.
I like music.
Well,
I
have ill
don't.
intent.
What do you mean you don't like music?
Here's the deal. Listen up quick.
It
Listen
sounds
quick.
weird now.
Listen up and shut up.
People's breathing has become very acute since I've died.
They're all breathing.
Yeah, never, just shut up.
Sorry.
Make me spell my secret out here. I'm yelling it out. Okay. I'm looking for a specific item.
Okay.
Somebody in there is gonna have it,
Okay.
right? And I'm gonna have to get that item.
Who has it?
I'm not sure. I'll find out when I get there.
What does it look like?
Some kind of crown.
Okay.
Stealing people's hats. Gotcha.
Here's the thing. I'm the one that has to take it, and I've got to deal with this guy myself.
You
understand?
can't take everybody's hat. There's one hat you can't take.
I've got to take him out. You understand?
Well,
It is very important
have you
that
got to
nobody else
take him
does.
out or take his part?
No, well, both. Right? I've got to do both. This is important.
Well, you don't know what he looks like.
I'll find out when I get there.
It's usually not considered very nice to take people. Well, it's okay to take people out
There are
to the
gonna be
opera.
other-
But it's not nice to take people out at the opera.
You know, I
There
thought I taught you that. It's better than this pretending job.
Listen, there's going to be other doppelgangers there. Right? They're going to be probably going after the same item.
Oh,
How can we tell the doppelgangers from the normal people?
Well, when you kill them, they turn into normal
Yeah.
doppelgangers.
It's hard as fuck. Even for me. So,
I'm gonna point out a guy or someone.
And we murder him.
Well, get close to it. Let me do the final deed.
I heard Chagga saying he's got a new spell. Might be helpful?
Is that a scry?
No, it's something called True Seeing.
Oh.
That does sound pretty useful.
Knowledge Arcana?
Spellcraft.
It only lasts a few minutes. Maybe we can cast it before we go.
Uh, 30.
True Seeing would let you see through it, just like anybody who's using just shape change. They have to start using their disguise roll
Not
if
a
they even did one.
disguise.
It doesn't get you through a non-magical disguise, but it just automatically sees through magical.
Divination, eh?
It might be something you'd want on a scroll with your.
Demonic investment. But no, it's not going to work for me because I don't have that level of spell. I only have fourths. I don't have fifths yet.
You need 6 actually. For those.
Oh, fucking the commas.
How dare you, punctuation? Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna go to the opera, which is the people going, oh, and then we're gonna.
Right.
Terrible
We're
noises.
gonna have to. Listen, they're gonna be 3.
It kind of sounds like spooky noises, really. Human operas. Ooh,
Yeah, that's weird.
ooh.
We're gonna have to get it done before the 3rd break, basically.
Wait. Dassod, I've got an idea. Just hold still for a second. Los is going to try to hide within the mass of Dassod.
It's cool.
Like we're really overlapping with him.
All right. I'm gonna start my button. Left hand, not hand. Fucking right hand.
Yeah, hey, the second he moves, it's probably bad, but let's see. 54 stealth.
How big is the base?
Yeah, as long as you're not moving.
Well, if it's not moving, then stationary is 40, so plus 1, 55.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It probably felt weird for you. Flows out of you.
Yeah,
That's
no idea how weird my shit gets.
I don't know. It's just the way I wanted to try.
It's one of those. I think I understand why Chagga's annoyed all the time trying to find stuff. Bunch of fairies and things. Being like, let's make a plan. Make fudge for dinner.
So, Dassod's neutral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Capra's chaotic neutral?
Capra is neutral.
Neutral?
Yeah. Sulfur is neutral.
Well, Dugan's chaotic neutral and Los is chaotic neutral.
Sorry, Capra is chaotic.
Okay. So, Chagga kind of gave you 3 chaotic guys.
Let's make a plan.
Things might get messy or confused. Okay. All right. So there's planning and discussions. Ahmed, you can take some time to make a plan of what you want to do, how you want to handle this, whether information you want to gather.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Chagga, what are you doing? You're supposed to be bringing more.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, teleport with Mort back.
Yeah, are you bringing anybody else or just?
I'm going to bring Dee Dee back. She can go hang out in whatever library they have.
Can you bring Dassod and somebody else back?
If Mort's small, I can bring 2 others.
Yeah, Mortal State's small.
Yeah,
So
bring
Mort,
Dassod
Dee-Dee.
and
All right. We need suits for you guys. Actually, just Capra, really. I mean,
I got his measurements.
I like kilts or skirts
Or anything without trousers.
I got his measurements.
Oh, you've got his measurements? All right, that's good. Can you make a thing for him? Nice and
I'm
suit.
finishing my cloak, thank you.
Well, fuck off then.
No,
Yeah, sorry. But thank you.
you go eat some fudge.
I need some fudge.
Yeah, I know. They don't
What
have
the hell
any
is fudge? It's not what I'm done fudge I used to.
No, you're being gross.
Pops a pimple in her direction.
No, just keep at it.
All right,
That one right here.
How do you think that makes us feel?
We'll get you a good.
Probably
suit.
not great.
Roll your sense motive.
Really? You think that's good?
Yeah.
Think that makes us all feel good inside?
His sense motive is now plus 15.
You realize we got those, right?
24.
It doesn't make people feel good.
But it's funny. I what?
Yeah.
You know, I think it's funny when I take your handkerchiefs and wipe all the pus and blood up and then hand it back to you.
Now that I know it's you, and those handkerchiefs are clean bandages for the soldiers, you numrod.
That probably didn't work out well for someone.
We've got gangrene and missing because of you.
I'm guessing the same thing goes for your food.
What are you doing to the food, Mort?
Nothing. His bluff check isn't improved.
Good thing I purified what's in my mouth.
What was that being rolled on it? Or that was the bluff?
That was the bluff.
Oh, the bluff's pretty good.
Yeah, well, it was a good roll.
Yeah.
Dugan, how good is your
Nothing
eye?
happened to the food.
Nothing
You
happened.
still purify anything that goes in your mouth.
Dugan, how good is your hide without like stealth?
What do you mean?
It's
That's
actually-
my hide without stealth. Well, it's not great, huh?
What do you mean? You mean invisibility?
Yeah, no, not invisibility. Just his hide. Stealth.
Just my what's my
Stealth,
stealth
just stealth.
without invisibility?
Yeah.
It's 39.
All right. All right. I'm thinking that you can benefit from a plus 10 stealth item temporarily for this mission.
Let me see if I've already got one. I don't know if I do or not. Nope. Okay. No, he's got a plus 5 confidence.
How
from
far
something.
into the 3 weeks are we at this point in time?
We'd be about 8
Yeah.
days in.
Okay, so we have stuff to do during this time,
Yeah.
selling and
Yeah,
buying. and
he's
stuff.
already got
So there's-
confidence points.
Like, there's travel back and forth.
Yes.
selling by.
Yeah, so there's nothing
Oh,
specific we're
okay.
doing aside from trying to complete our training and continue to spend our goods.
Right, and effectively your training's complete for all the...
Collect our staff of fire. I've already subtracted the
Yep.
Dassod. There's a staff of fire that's fresh on your character sheet. I put it in some
Yeah, I
horrible,
saw that.
horrible colors just so you saw it.
I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Just
would anyone do this?
I know. And then we put the +3 rune on Dassod's sword, so that's also in a really large color. Like-
Yeah, the plus 3, I saw that.
yeah. Okay. Those are the major things that came from the party, basically.
Showing that we appreciate you, apparently. All right, so Dee Dee wanted to go. Chagga wanted to go. Mort is going. The duck is going. Kev wanted to go because he wanted to go shopping for clothes.
Yeah, Kev and Capra. I need to get Capra some clothes.
Dee Dee's got his measurements. AKA,
Okay.
there's not enough teleport space.
Okay, give me the measurements, and I'll go get him something.
Okay.
together.
Dee Dee scribbles some things down on a piece of paper that's got 100 other scribblings on it.
These ones right here.
She circles a bunch.
That's his neck. That's his inseam.
She writes those things in.
It's exactly 14 wingspans wide. Obviously, they're my wingspans. Okay.
Capra, you your wings come up from where?
Back.
Okay.
He modifies his clothes such that they can protrude.
Yeah. Okay.
Dee's going to use her craft visual art to do a quick sketch of of Capra in a handsome suit that includes a kilt.
Yeah, look at me. Little pouch bag.
It's like a kilt and a little black bow tie with like a.
You should make his nose bigger and upturned.
It doesn't matter what his nose looks like. Although a couple of tassels on his horns may look a little good here. A couple of horn tassels. Little ribbon. Oh, look at his head.
Yeah, it's a good point. A full mask.
Okay, she's going to do a nice,
Keep this. This is nice.
and her visual art check is
Oh,
42.
Really goddamn good drawing.
not bad.
Why
You want one more?
No. Lying.
Okay,
He's lying poorly.
a few days later, you'll find Mort covered in like a picture of Mort attacking the goblin leader, just covered in arrows, like the moment of you.
With a halo of arrows.
Yep. Including some in places that you didn't enjoy being when DD pulled out, but you look pretty heroic, and the check is 34. It's not too bad. to give you, if these were performances, Mort at the Battle of Three Forts, basically. It's done in pastels. Performance. So the 32. This would be perform skill. Give you an idea of how this ranks to like a different kind of a performance. Anything above 30 is extraordinary performance. In a prosperous city, this would fetch 3d6 gold pieces per day by doing quick sketches. In time, you may draw the attention from distant patrons or even extraplanar beings. 42, I don't even know how to describe.
In a lesser period of time, you could just attract
More quickly, you will draw the attention.
extraplanar being.
Yep. Here you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is the group teleporting. So
These pictures probably could also be used as likenesses of yourselves for scrying purposes, which
Yep.
is interesting.
you could also give to somebody else to.
Yeah.
You're looking for this guy. The one full of arrows. See the one sort of in the crotchal area? That one was painful. Right, so this is the group that's teleporting.
Yep.
You're teleporting to the castle, or you're teleporting directly to the
To the barracks is the safe place
barracks?
to go.
Okay. Assuming you arrive on target.
Yep.
You arrive dead on target. Okay.
Okay, again.
How much money do we have left? Or do we have any?
Not a lot. A lot of it is earmarked for specific upgrades and this fine
Right.
thread that I hope DD is putting to good use.
Your cloaks will be amazing.
Do you need a loan?
I think
No, actually, I'm
twice
good.
about that. I think
Um,
Spriggans are really into usury. Usurer.
You're saying that like it's an insult. It is a time-honored tradition amongst the Spriggan people.
Gouging people for money that need money?
Yeah. Rich people aren't going to ask for a loan.
Well, you couldn't just do it for
Um,
favors and like nice little cupcakes and things like that.
Well, I'll be honest. Every now and then, I will not break someone's fingers for a day if they've got some nice food.
Mort, do you want us to come with you to go see your uncle? We know he can be kind of cranky.
I can deal with my
You sure?
Yes.
Right. We're gonna be outside his crappy shop. It was much better than the old shop. This one's like, I don't know. We didn't give him enough space.
But he hasn't got space to keep his bases on the very edge of everything.
Yeah. Don't go being in there. You'll end up owing your uncle.
Yeah.
We'll be right outside.
All right.
We've already seen him today, but I suppose we'll be right outside, Mort. Scream like a little girl if you need our help.
I'll remember that next time we're being charged by a horde of goblins.
It's simply a joke, Mort. You are very valuable. In fact, after you go visit your uncle, we're going to go see, the colonel who wants to give you an award. A military one for your bravery at the Battle of Three Forks.
Really?
Yes. I'm surprised as well. I just hope he's not trying to take you away from us.
Maybe I'll just be extra special, just in case.
Sure.
All right, let's go see.
We'll be
Granomir.
We'll be right out here.
Where you been, my favorite nephew? Leaving me here all by myself to look after the shop.
Yeah, it's your shop.
With everyone telling me what to do and setting the prices, and then people not paying, not doing your job, needing to collect. Just gotta collect.
Oh, I have a job. I'm a corporal or
But
something.
isn't family more important than...
You're vaguely important, so get to the point.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, I've gotten better at this. You don't mean that. Well, that's okay. I'm not too keen on seeing you.
There's this red-headed freak. Owes me some money. Says his daddy means he doesn't have to pay.
That's not right.
Just need to tenderize the kneecaps a
All right,
bit. Just like the good old days.
Yeah, I kind of missed that. Just doing it for fun. All right, what's his name?
Guy Franz.
Guy Franz, huh? All right. You know where this guy is?
Son of somebody or other.
Do you know where I can find him?
He talks about a bar / brothel.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'll go pay him a visit.
Much obliged. Family is oh so important.
So important.
So important.
Yeah, you're gonna be another favor. And he carefully walks out of it.
There's the pot that was broken earlier
Yeah.
is still just sitting in the middle of the.
Chagga will wait at the door with the bag of money.
Okay.
Again, many thank you to my nephew for coming to help your poor family under so much distress.
Yeah.
Obligations and blood and all that.
Yeah, I'll get
Yep,
to it.
he gives the coin purse. How much for the vase?
20.
20 silvers, I see.
Gold.
Fine.
You have a praise?
Yes, he's actually got really good appraise because he touches objects and reads their pasts.
Silver's was much more appropriate to the
Okay.
actual value of the
Yeah,
item in question.
I think most trade goods Chagga automatically makes, but it's
Yeah.
like
Unless
38.
there was some sort of sentimental or historical value that there didn't
I
appear to
assume
be.
there was some sort of sentimental or historical value to that reproduction over there on the floor. I can see the industrial stamp and sticker still on the bottom.
30 silver.
Very well. I think he's got a little bit of coin left over.
You could pay him in red.
Well, no, Chagga has 4 gold pieces, which is 40 silver, so he takes out a little tiny coin first and counts out 4 gold.
It's 30 silver.
3 gold.
He asked for 30. He asked for 30.
Yeah, 30 silver,
Right, so
which is
3 gold.
3 gold, yeah.
So you get to keep one of your gold. If you give him 4,
From Chagga's hand is the 1 gold and 3 coppers, and it goes back into the pouch. His military doesn't pay very well.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes. This was the page of spell knowledge. Awesome.
Hey,
Not a spell I thought I would need, but reduce.
Granomir picks up it cleans up his shop, cleans up the mess now that has been paid for.
Yeah, Chagga backs away from the shop and then joins the others.
Okay.
He sees Mort's already probably headed down the road. What you doing?
I gotta go to a house of ill repute.
Okay, try not to be too gross.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. I just gotta go talk to someone. Oh, you want me to go with you first?
No, go. We'll leave in the morning.
Alright.
Go back. You're sleeping at the barracks tonight, though.
Fine.
All right, Mort, you make your way to a. It's called the Red Stallion. It is theoretically an officers' club.
Mm-hmm.
It is not very officerly.
Okay.
It is black market booze.
It is very
Women
conduct
tonight.
unbecoming.
Conduct unbecoming purely.
This place is wonderful.
All right. Inside this place, there's a person up front that doesn't like your rank. He doesn't want to let you in.
Mort grows big.
He's fine with your rank.
Mort shakes down and walks on in.
All right. Okay. Inside, there are several people. There's people drinking, there's people gambling, there's people smoking some sort of substance. In the corner, surrounded by several ladies, there's a man with obnoxiously red locks and a silly look on his face.
I'm looking for guy friends.
Who are you asking?
Just like the group, the people.
Piss off. There's like a couple of people who's about to piss off. There's some people who are ignoring you. Is that a Spriggan?
Look who's observing.
There's no guy friends here, friend. Why don't you
Try my new sense motive. 'Cause
doodle along your way?
yesterday this might have worked.
Oh, you tricked me.
34. Wait a minute.
No, he's definitely lying. You definitely know who Guy Franz is. You might not immediately pick up that he is.
I think you know more than you're saying.
Officers only. This guy doesn't have any sign of rank on him.
Yeah, huh? Okay. Well, let me see if this helps you. And he walks over and picks up a bottle and whacks him in the kneecap. How's that jog in your memory?
Okay, how much damage do you do with a 1d2 improvised club?
He's just small, so it's not going to be a lot, but thing is, when you're beating information out of someone, you don't want to knock them out right away, so it's actually to your benefit to do less damage. I'm looking at Dugan. He does more damage than that. He would do... Oh, we'll throw some power attack in just for fun. So it would be D2 plus 3 and his power attack.
It'd be a light weapon. So
Here you guys.
what's your power attack? -3?
Yeah, -3.
So +3.
So, you're right. Like weapon. So it's D2 plus 6.
Okay, give me a
Oh,
save.
sneak attack too, if I can throw that.
Yeah, you came over with a drink.
You're now grinding the broken glass into his feet.
Yes. 6 plus 22 damage. What was that? Where is he?
Tell him to get his body. The horrible little man.
That's right, I'm a horrible little man. Do you see how horrible I can get? Where's my money?
As people are backing off and going away, and there's one guy who stands up and kind of he's got some insignia on. It did look like he was in the middle of something unsavory. He sees that you have rank. I mean, intimidate. This is your general intimidate for how energized are you about what is occurring at the moment?
He's not too intimidating at the moment. He's probably smaller than him.
Yes.
Alright, so this is not very intimidating at all. 5.
What's the meaning of this, soldier?
And he grows big. Business!
You can roll it again. You're now bigger than him.
20 plus 14, not much better.
This is an officers' club, a
Uh-huh.
reputable place.
Let me show you an officer's club. He pulls the Tetsubo out.
Whoa, Chagga. There's people that are like, there's some sort of something happening from the direction where Mort went. That's fine.
Chagga's no Mort's on his own with this one.
Okay. Hey, the other guy doesn't draw a weapon. Stand down, soldier.
Yeah, all right. I can't kill him. Puts the club away and backhands guy in the face. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
What unit are you from?
Unit? I don't think I got a unit. Well, I got a unit. He grabs his crotch. But I don't know what you're
The
talking
next
about.
scene is Mort being executed.
Okay. So you how much damage do you?
As a large guy, I guess it's D4 plus.
He's now aware that you're kicking his ass. So he's,
Yeah, there's no sneak attack. Yeah. It's probably turtle. Plus 9. Oh, and power attack.
which will be +6 because you're punching now, not hitting with the
Yeah.
bottle.
But it is subdual, so 17 subdual.
Okay, you knock out guy front.
Oh, shoot. I'll take him home. He'll pick
What's your number?
4.
The other guy is like putting out his hand, like,
Oh! Yeah, okay, I got one of those. There you go.
okay,
You have a nice day. He's grabbing him out of the leg and he's trying to walk out with him.
all right.
Wayfinder, eh?
Yep, look what I found.
He's got powerful friends, you know.
Wait till he sees my friends.
Okay,
He takes it.
you've absconded with the guy Franz.
Yes. All right, we take him to a back alley.
Okay, you take him out the back way, like you take him out the back exit.
Yep. What's he got for money?
All right, he has. I roll a help for me.
Okay. $35.
Okay. It's got 42 gold pieces worth of actual gold.
Mm-hmm.
He has 3 paper bills, like 3 paper notes worth 10 gold pieces each, effectively platinum notes. And he's got enough jewelry to be a minor noble, so that's 50 gold pieces worth of jewelry.
Take it all.
Okay. His clothes are of
Take
relatively decent quality.
He
They're worth
is
20 gold
naked.
pieces.
He is naked.
Okay.
Just to add a little insult to injury, he will leave him his undergarments. However, they will be short and not able to be worn.
You fucked him up, huh?
And he will cut locks of his hair, but not evenly.
A 1 masterwork medium dagger.
Oh, we'll take that too. It should about cover it. You better hope you don't know anything else, because I'll be back.
Just drooling into the street.
You got teeth? You got checking for gold teeth?
He's got a gold tooth.
Oh, let's get the old pliers out, shall we? Well, you should be awake for this.
Mort's awful.
Mort is awful, yes.
Why do we travel with him?
And he takes his tooth.
Passes out again relatively shortly.
Okay.
Okay.
You mortal throw him in a trash pile and just walk away with all his stuff.
Okay. Are you walking away big or small?
He walks away small.
Okay. There's the guy who was trying to get your number is like waving, but you can bypass the street if you'd like, or you can walk right in front of him.
Why bypass the street?
Okay, you're gonna take sort of like the long way back. There's a little bit of a kerfuffle. The guards themselves don't seem like the military police equivalent. Don't seem particularly pleasant about violence at this particular establishment. Like it doesn't seem like it's particularly uncommon. Okay.
He stops off at his uncle's and drops off the stuff.
Okay.
How much did he owe?
1,200.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go back. He drops off the stuff on his counter. There's everything he had.
He's like, look at the knife. There's blood on this.
Yeah.
That's not blood. I guess it'll come out.
Oh, here's his tooth.
Okay.
To some child, they're like, always check the teeth. A horrible Spriggan lesson.
Okay, Granomir, it pushes you 100 gold coins across your finder's fee for.
Okay. I'll go see him again next week if I'm still around.
Make a fortitude save.
Call. I'm small right now. Change the fortitude save. Do I have my new cloak yet? Because that'll make a difference.
I think it's still being made.
Okay, so it's being upgraded, so I don't even have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He wants you to fail the saving throw.
23.
23? You really need to go to the bathroom.
Uh-oh. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to... Alright, I guess he finds a place to go to the bathroom.
Hey, Granomir's got a chamber pot in his back room.
Alright, I'm gonna use a ginger chamber fire.
1 second.
There's absolutely nothing suspicious about the DM pulling out a token for a chamber pot.
Nope, not at all. Those chamber pots.
But Mark,
Yeah.
just before you go large and then go.
I don't think
Here,
that might.
chamber barrel.
Feels like a little bit of meta if I did that.
Chamber barrel. Just fill it up, you know. Leave a floater.
40 years old.
Might need to air that.
Yeah. It just means that we'll never stop doing that.
Tiny smear.
Oh, your uncle's up to something here. Something's afoot.
Okay. Where'd it go? 1 second. It's on my computer. How come it's not showing up? Oh, it's in downloads. Okay.
Name chamber pot. Holy shit.
Old pot.
All right. Okay. It seems to be the right place to do your business. This pot is perfect.
I guess he'll savor the business.
We're having an adventure called Squatty Potty.
What is that I smell? Something is talking in your head. That's not your uncle.
Asparagus? What? Who's saying that? Uncle!
Oh, this is something very new. Very, very old. I need a will save.
Oh crap, that's so much worse than my fortitude.
He knows. He wants you to fail.
I got an 11.
I think you
Thanks, coach.
Let me over here.
So you're at the level of, I'm gonna go take a shit. You're splitting the group.
So
You're shitting
the
pairs,
world
guys.
swirls as you literally fall into the pot.
Oh crap.
All right. Mort has disappeared.
A whole new world.
Shit everywhere along the
Such a shitty adventure. The saying is shoot or get off the pot, not shoot or fall in.
All right.
Am I conscious?
Yeah, like, you're in control here, man.
So, Marty,
I need guidance here.
Could you open up the other campaign file if you could?
Oh, sure. So you want me to save this one?
Yes, please.
And there's one called...
Oh, here, 1 second. I need
Is this your
a...
mythic shit item? You don't catch their blood, you gotta catch their shit.
This campaign?
Yep. All right.
Conversation?
No, not conversation. We would like to go to Mud Falls.
Okay. I can't see anything.
That's... give me 1 second.
Mud falls, huh?
Yes, mud. Obviously mud. Nothing else. All right. You get sucked in, and there's this swirl of stench and filth as you get pulled deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into a place where a swirling detritus is about you.
Awesome.
Right.
I see nothing.
Give me a second. Can you grab me a Mort token? I don't have a Mort, actually. So I'm going to unfold. As you are falling down a river of mud.
Oh. In context, that looks even grosser. Oh, that's awful. Mud falls. Oh.
You're being swept away down through.
I hate you, Uncle, so much. Last favor.
It's just chocolate milk. It's just chocolate milk.
I still see nothing.
On Mud Falls would be the map.
Yeah. I'm zoomed out. I can't see anything. Oh.
All right, Mort. This is horrible. It's swirling and it's like living in its motion.
It's in my mouth.
The swim checks are difficult to maintain sort of an uprightness in this scenario.
Okay. It sounds like a cue to make one.
Yes, that is the cue to make a swim check.
Alright.
Hold your breath.
Is my armor? My armor would be getting worked on still, probably. So. Yeah. So at least there's that penalty. Swim check. Small is still not awesome. I think he's going to have to turn large to swim.
Okay.
He's going to turn large and then make a swim check.
Okay, at this point you fall off sort of the first ledge.
Why? Why? It's a
Face
constant
first,
stream
mouth
of
open.
self-pity sounds. Alright, so 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to prevent yourself from being sucked deeper into an undertow or caught. You're not able to actually prevent yourself from being thrown forward, thrown off the next sort of stage. A reflex save to basically not hit this rock. You want to kind of fall on the soft side.
Okay, I don't know how that's happening. Alright, so plus I'm large now, so that's not helping. Plus 10. 21.
21? Okay, so you're able to sort of like duck and roll, fully submerge. A moment later, you sort of bob back up. What's your base swim? Like, what's your
Bonus
Yeah.
is 12.
12? As long as nothing is, even though this water is still, there's this general sucking feeling of this place where everything tries to pull you down.
I want to find solid ground, let's hope. And not just solid.
All right. Kate, give me a perception check.
Okay. 17. 20.
20. Friend. No friend. No friend.
Well,
This way, no friend.
what the hell is that?
No friend.
Yeah, Mort's gonna try to climb up over here a little bit of ways from,
Baby Hootie Hug or something.
for lack of a better term, the turdling.
That's funny.
We're gonna walk over, and at this point, he's thinking, "I ate some bad mushrooms."
Friend, no friend, no friend.
Oh,
No friend, no friend, no friend. He's kind of like hobbling over. Weird wobble. Eyes kind of bouncing as he's going.
what did I eat?
No. What do you eat? No friend.
Where am I?
You are in place.
It's a place. Where is the place?
Chuchi Toto place.
Tuchi Poo Poo, what?
Chuchi Toto place.
Tuchi Tutu. Alright.
Yeah.
How do I get out of Touchy Poo Poo?
You need to ask for Chuchi Toto. Chuchi Toto let you go.
Alright, can you just show me the Touchy Tutu?
Chuchi Toto.
That guy, yeah. Where's King Poo Poo? Come on, let's go.
I'm sorry. This is so ridiculous. Mort is on some shitty adventure. But it's serious because he's somewhere else right now.
I could picture Dee going, he deserves that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Go on, you won't be the first turd I stepped into. Let's go.
Adam's crying.
Okay, the host house is sleeping, so we're kind of making a bit of a racket at this point. Okay.
This way. So you're being led through this place.
Yeah, he'll follow.
The ground of this place is horrible. Every time you stop moving, it seems to suck you in. The entire place is difficult terrain,
Okay.
and it's nauseating.
All right.
No friend for Chuchito.
Nah, but let's keep going here. Let's go.
Go battle.
What?
Go battle.
Okay. Go bathroom.
Go battle.
Go bathroom. All right.
Okay. Go bathroom. This way, go bathroom.
I got a feeling the whole place I can go bathroom. Let's go in. There'll be no complaints. I don't. Thank you for adding to the atmosphere. They'll say. okay. He deserves this.
It's so funny. It's just more butchering everyone's names and where he is and his reaction. Oh.
Okay. So you follow your guide to Gobado.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Deeper into the domain of Chuchitudo.
Okay.
Marty's picture.
He's about to sneeze.
Yeah, that pause didn't do him no favors.
No, it didn't.
All right. I'm going to.
Something shit mountain. Oh,
Ooh. Oh, or poo not. There is.
There's something. All right. So, as you're making your way, you need to continuously pull your feet up.
Okay.
It is difficult terrain, although Gobado, your guide, appears to be unaffected by these sorts of issues.
Yeah, I think Mort will stay large for this particular.
Don't want to get low.
Yeah, I guess it's the thing.
Yeah, Gobado seems to be almost unaffected by the properties of this place.
Okay.
What skills do you have?
He has well, I don't know if nature would apply in this place.
You can use nature to learn about this place.
Okay, he's got knowledge nature. He has survival.
Okay.
Nature,
survival. You could roll either.
I will go with survival. It's a little higher.
Okay.
Yeah, one's not gonna. 16 total.
16 total.
An awesome roll.
This is either a magical domain or a plane or something. Like it's the material properties of this place
Are different.
are different.
Okay.
Like swimming in water should never be that hard when it's like still water.
Okay.
It's difficult not to sink.
Okay. Oh, live here.
You always here.
Okay.
We no get along well, except for others like you, friends for Chuchitutu.
There's more people like me.
Yeah. Sometimes.
They just fall in.
Sometimes, yeah. They get chosen, and then they come down the falls. So I wait at the falls for new chosen to come.
Oh, lucky me.
Did you swim down into the muck or?
No, he's walking me. We're on
Oh,
a
I
journey through here.
Okay, give me a percentile roll.
Okay, 43.
43, okay. Describe your traveling formation, or just
He goes first, and I step behind him.
okay. As you're following through, there's a few parts where it's like really difficult to get stuck. You use like escape artist or acrobatics or strength checks or
Strength checks while he's large.
okay. As you're just sort of forcing your way through.
Yeah, he's
When you get through problems, the thick mud is just getting me everywhere. It's
and he's praying. It's at least mostly mud.
just mud.
That's what he's telling himself. Just mud.
Okay.
It's mud. You're not covered.
Are you immune to disease?
I am not immune to disease. No.
What's your fortitude save?
It's right now, without an item, it's plus 14.
Okay.
Oh, wait, he's large now. So that's going to make it plus 50.
We will keep that in mind. All right. So it doesn't sound like you're stealthing along your travels.
No, he's trusting that.
Plus 17. 22 minus 5.
Oh, yeah, 22. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. 17 plus 17. Sure. But yeah, he's not stealthing. He's trusting that
Who do you pray to?
he prays to Erdlin.
Which is like sometimes depicted as a giant mole.
All right. As you're making your way through, give me a perception check. And your little guide will also make a perception check. I did mention there's things that sometimes aren't friendly.
Okay.
All right.
So I got a 37.
Okay.
I have leveled.
You have leveled?
Okay.
Okay, there's a chance that you don't see it. 30, okay, so you see it at... You see, within the trees, a very large, mud-encrusted cat. It appears to be stalking you.
Hey, go. Bathroom. What is that?
What is what?
Is that your friend?
No. Gobigo looks like he's about to basically duck down.
Where are you going? No, go, come back here. This is not you're a terrible guy.
He is going into the mud.
This is not how we make friends.
Okay. There's an initiative between you and the large cat.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Plus 3. Mort gets a 20.
Okay. The large cat. Gets a 20. Has a bigger dex mod.
Okay.
Okay. Is going to pounce upon you from the trees.
That is not good.
It also seems to be moving through this place without getting stuck.
This is so unfair.
Okay. Do you have combat reflexes?
He does have combat reflexes.
Do you have a weapon out?
He does not have a weapon out.
Okay. It does provoke an arrow. It does get all the way up to you.
He doesn't have a weapon out.
Okay. All right.
We were just walking, so.
All right. It's going to jump on you and basically try to eat you.
Yeah,
It does 2 claws and bite. And I believe rakes are on.
Rakes are how many attacks need to hit, and then the damage that automatically is done once per round when those 2 attacks hit.
Yeah. All right. So
for cats, usually it's 2 claws and then an additional amount of damage.
AC 29, AC 30, AC 23.
all of them are going to hit because my armor and shield are in the shop.
Well then. AC 39, AC 37. Also, this cat's rolling awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. You're getting mauled by a great big angry kitty.
I'm having a terrible day.
44 plus 16 plus 2d6 plus 8 plus
73 damage. The kitty jumps on you from the trees. Just grab on your face.
Fuck. Unappreciated.
Starts ragdolling you. I'm just going to try to grab you.
Okay.
28.
AC 28?
No, on CMB.
Oh, CMB, I don't think you got me. No,
Mort.
no, he's got a 37 CMB.
Okay. It doesn't grab you.
I'm pleased to hear that, yeah.
Okay. There's a big kitty in your face, and it's eating you, and there's mud in your wounds.
Okay, he draws his backup weapon because his primary weapon's in the shop.
Oh, it's such a bad day to fall in the toilet.
Very bad day. 20 plus. I don't have time to take my mutagen. So, plus 20.
You're gonna be a very paranoid pooper after this.
Shy pooper.
Minus plus 21. All right.
Why do we need to cast battle buffs on Mort before he goes to the Jakes?
Seduce.
AC 32
Okay, yeah, you hit the kitty.
and
20.
not 20. Dark kitty, dark.
This kitty is critical.
Oh, thank God.
House poo can't be critted. They don't have organs.
AC 26.
AC 26. Yep.
All right, that's a crit. Standard crit. Free unarmed attack. No way I will.
Punch the cat.
I will punch the cat. It does a tag of opportunity, I guess.
You get a free unarmed. Well, it's on AOO. It's
It's okay, so it'd be at this point my lowest.
Yeah.
Oh no, my next lowest base attack.
the same as it'll be the same.
Oh, same as
one.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick math: plus 19 minus 5 plus 14. 18.
AC 18 hits it.
Okay, so I punch him as well.
It's a big old kitty.
Any DR?
Nope, no deer.
Okay, then we'll just wrap this all together. That's 8, 10, D8 plus it takes. There's no extra damage from that. Plus there's none of that crap. Minus 4, 28. 8. 181 points of damage.
Bird critter! you smash the kitty into the mud. It doesn't have organs or any of the internals that you would have expected. You basically smash it until it discorporates.
Okay.
Gobido, 2 eye stalks, but one eye stalk pops out of the top of the mud and is looking around.
You should have told me those things were around here. He grabs him by the eye stalk and pulls him out.
I said that there were dangerous things out here. Not everything was nice.
Yeah, he didn't say they were giant cats.
There are giant cats in here.
Mort is drinking his mutagen.
You're bleeding.
Yes, I'm bleeding.
Oh,
Let's see if Mort's got a wand.
I know, friend. You want a friend? You should have friend.
Okay, do your friend can heal me?
Yeah.
Then yes, take me to your friend. Cat. He gives them backward, discorporates a kick.
Okay. Marty,
Hmm?
who is your
mud-themed horror adventure character.
Yeah, so the instructions were in email. I'm going to run a mud horror game, make a character. I'm like, mud horror means.
Now we do.
Now I kind of do. Okay, so his name is, let me go to the mud horror section. There's a guy named Cole. He is probably just as charismatic as, no, he's not charismatic. Excuse me. Let me find his token. There's Cole. All right, so you want to describe a little bit about Cole?
Describe a little bit about Cole. Cole is currently entombed within the muds, but tell me a little bit about him as a character in his history.
All right, so Cole, as in lump of. He's a mole, which is a half dwarf, half giant. Is it okay that he's from Volcanica?
Yeah.
Okay, so he is. He's got a dwarf mother and father who were very loving. He had a lovely upbringing, even though it was an unlikely couple. Well, actually, no. He's half dwarf, half human. Right? Not giant. My bad. A dwarven father, human mother. However, as a mole, he didn't feel welcome in either dwarven society or human communities, or in city life in general. He's got an 8 int. So his great size and strength scared some, and he had no mind for crafts, trading, rules, or regulations. Chaotic neutral. Cole did hear the call of nature at a young age.
Under the circumstance.
Capital N. And was fascinated by animals, large and small. Cole has a particular interest in seeing and capturing great beasts and has a fondness for fishing. This led Cole to leave the confines of Overlook to seek out a living on the wilds and on the road. His exploration led him to the Venkeshi territories, where all manner of exotic beasts and beasts do roam. And his collections are kind of like, he'll go up and pet things, and if they scratch him and scar him or break his bones, that's like his collection of, yeah, this one time I got trampled by an elephant, it was great. 24 strength, 20 con, 14 wisdom, 14 charisma. He is a blood rager primalist.
Okay.
And fights with a, for now, fights with a +1 impact maul. But if he does gain Gestalt, he would probably go Goliath Druid and then fight with a club and then
Big old meat.
just make it big old and meaty. Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. You have these hazy memories of being tested and serving of this, using air quotes, nature deity. This great being who promised you power and told you that you could be stronger. You could deal with the biggest beings. Meet the greatest of beings. You could be touched by the greatest of beings and still carry your collection. From this, there was some hazy memories of battle, and then something of a muddy dragon slamming you into the earth from this weird haze, and then you're now being pulled out by this touch of this little creature, Gobido, who's touching you, and you basically awake from your entombed state. Pull yourself out from the muck.
Okay, he spends a few moments probably just puking up a bunch of this muck.
Yeah, just tell yourself it's mud, because that's better than the reality.
Don't, not mud, mud and shit.
That's all shit.
Mm. Oh.
Friend.
Have I ever seen this thing before?
Give me a int check or wisdom check.
We'll do wisdom. Because that's a +2.
That's
The int's -1. Ugh.
You know, there's like tentacle things in here with multiple eyes. This looks kind of like one, but it's like weird. It's like a funny looking one. It's a gimpy one.
Okay, he pushes it over.
It falls over, but it's relatively helpless.
Gonads, bro.
Oh, no.
I seem to know where to find you.
Who are you?
Mort, King of Turd Island.
Who wants to be king of this place?
Ahmed, did you create a mud-themed character?
You're muted.
Because if you didn't, I believe Marty made two because he was having fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
We
go
easily made it. Where is she?
He's got his weapon still?
Yeah, he's got his.
He pulls it out when he sees the cat. Goes over. Strange cat.
Yeah, it's missing all its internal organs.
Not right.
It does have strips of flesh in its claws and teeth from Mort, though.
Damn, son.
It'll leave a good scar. You have good story afterwards.
Yeah, I can do that. The story.
Go on, stand up now!
Pick him up by the eye stalk again. Mort's gonna down a couple cure light wounds because. Ow!
Okay, just confirming, Ahmed, you did not create a character, right? Or did you?
The
Heal himself for 20.
I just didn't see anything in the window.
no, I didn't.
Okay. Marty, you created a backup, I saw.
I have a bunch. Which one do you want? The turtle guy with the gun, or do you want the crazy lady?
They're in the sandbox, right?
Yeah.
We want the one that Ahmed might be able to run.
The crazy guy with the gun. Or sorry, the turtle with the gun.
Turtle with a gun.
Turtle with a gun. Fuck yeah.
Okay, his name is Keg. I'm gonna talk like this. Okay.
You got a door. Mafia turtle.
And he's obsessed with guns so much that he turned to the worship of the five-faced god to get his licenses.
5-barreled gun.
Okay, Gobado is patting over sort of like another pile of mud. Friend, we need friend. You need friend.
Another friend.
Yeah. Maybe this one here. Hey, and he starts pulling this turtle out of the mud.
What the fuck is that?
Friend?
I guess knowledge nature. I can do that now.
Who's this?
All right.
Who's this?
Let me just check this character's mentals real quick.
36. What the hell is that?
36 on knowledge nature.
Yeah.
It is a turtle. Are they native to this volcanic, or are they from another? Don't know.
They might be a small, like a small race on Volcanica.
Small race on Volcanica. So he was doing work with actually the Imperial Foreign Legion about 300 years ago. He wasn't a member of the Legion. He was working as a weaponsmith for them and came across something and ended up trapped in here. It was lured not so much with promises of power, but with promises of knowledge.
Big surprise.
Hey, it's like a big Turtle.
Yeah,
Mm.
turtle, all right.
Ooh,
Bottle guard.
Turd.
loud.
Poop, poop.
Oh yeah, it stinks here. Turd.
Turtle.
Turds everywhere. Yeah, funny. Eat
I'm
it.
funny.
You're doing mental laps around Cole. Hey, he goes over. He's like touching your shell and like pushing your head back in there, and like just checking you out. Man turtle.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get out of here? Yeah, you keep saying that. I'm still here.
We need to go to Chuchito.
What's it?
It is dangerous. They have things. You have friend.
All right, fine. Let's go.
Wait. What's your name?
Cobado.
No, I was talking to him, the big guy.
He is bathroom, please.
Yeah, Mort. You know me, Mort.
Mort. And you, turtle man. Hey, turtle man.
Okay.
Keg? Keg.
Okay.
Thank God it's only one syllable. Let's go.
What is that thing?
What's fun?
Yeah, where'd you get a gun?
Oh, this. Oh, it's
Okay, we don't have time for this story. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. I'm slow.
Oh, you better keep
My
up.
rifle.
Okay. How do we get out of here?
We
Is
gotta
this
find
place,
Touchy Poo Poo.
is this place Vinkeshi? Not like any jungle I have seen.
So, Mort, you are like familiar with the Vinkeshi territories?
Not
Sure. You're in like you've been fighting in the Vinkeshi.
Oh, okay. This is the Vinkish territory. No, this is. Well, yes and no. See, this is not Vinkish territories, but the toilet that we're in is in the Vinkish territories.
Okay. Which way is out of here?
We gotta find a touchy poop.
Alright.
And go bathroom will show us.
Go back.
It smells here.
Yeah, it's because it's entirely made of crap.
This land is no good.
Would not grow anything here, no.
Probably no fish in these waters.
He looks at what's left of the cat. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, I got my fishing rod right here.
Not good.
I don't think it'll be good to eat.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you're pretty smart.
Yeah, I'm a genius. It's
Smart and big.
yeah, it's been said by many.
Gobado is coming in to hug Mort.
Don't hug me. No. He's keeping him at bay with the Tetsubo. No. Fred. No. Fred. No.
Hey,
Need.
you gotta wake up. He taps on the turtle's head.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Where are we going?
We're gonna find the touchy poo poo turtle. Let's go.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
This thing, your friend or it from here? Smells like here.
No, I don't know from here.
Not talking to you.
We're not talking to you. You just
Oh.
follow.
Okay.
Tempo.
Yes, let's keep up the tempo and go find the touchy poo poo.
temple.
Temple. Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Temple of the...
Gobado begins to lead the group through this one.
And Cole will follow Mort.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
How late are we going, or is it a good place to?
This is a good place to pause.
This is a good place to push pause.
Almond's fuel is
Yes.
This is like fascinatingly bizarre. It's like the it's like Mort fell down some sort of very shitty rabbit hole.
Yes.
Yes, that seems to be the case.
Cutting back. Mort has been in Granomir's for quite some time.
Chagga doesn't really take notice until Mort's not back the next morning. Like he expected Mort to come in really late. He kind of figured he was going to a bar or something like that.
Dassod
So,
done his thing, I assume.
yep, Dassod done his thing.
So,
Chagga, when the fuck going back?
we're going to stay here. At least Dee Dee's going to stay here. I can start ferrying everyone back, I suppose. And your commander, and also your
Where the hell's Mort?
transport. I don't know. He said he'd be back in the barracks, but he didn't like that thought. He's probably just sleeping it off somewhere.
Oh, Adam,
Mm-hmm.
the two characters.
Like after a
Cecile-
few hours, we worry about Mort.
It did make me like, oh, we'll check the brig.
No, Chagga's just so used to the
Anybody does
no,
whatever.
just the party doing a bunch of stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, Ahmed, what was your question?
The two characters,
Keg and Cole.
Cecile and Savani.
Okay, yeah.
Are they around in the fort at all, or
You could go
No.
look for them, but I think we'll do that next session because their
Okay,
memory will
sure.
be better.
sure?
All right, so we need to name tonight's second session.
Urgent ship.
The Call of Nature.
Call of nature. Sure.
That little polyp of an Odium podling is priceless. But of course, Mort's solo adventure is going to be this gross thing that no one's going to want to hear about. He's going to start the tale of this, and everyone's like, "Oh, Mort," and they all leave.
Oh, it really happened.
Whatever, more.
Yeah, whatever, Mort. Gross joke you're trying to tell us. So yeah, Ahmed, have a look through that character sheet and let me know how that looks for a gunslinger.
We'll do.
I have a feeling these characters are temporary. Something you want to play but don't get attached. Although that needs to be Mort's cohort. It's the best thing ever. No, there's no touching. It's like some sort of Pee Wee Herman monstrosity. Oh, it's so good. All right, this is a good place to leave it. For those watching on YouTube, thanks for putting up with our antics and thanks for the support. We hope you enjoy this as much as we did. Peace. Have a good night.